are you? G'day, hello, Grand Rising. How are you? Just gonna do a quick sound check. Grand Rising, how are you? Just gonna do a quick sound check. Grand Rising, how are you? Sounds good to me. How are you? It's been a hot minute since I've done one of these, so I will try and stay on track and make sure that we get out of here in a timely manner. I do not want that to happen. I just want that to be there. And I want this to be there. So chat is over there. That is over there. Okay, I think this is good. Cool. Anyway, it's been a minute. I hope you've been well. It's the silly season, or the fun season, the creative season, the fabulous season to be alive, expressive and grateful. So I'm grateful for a year on YouTube, first of all. I'm grateful for over 100,000 views. I'm grateful for nearly 1,400 hours of view time. I'm grateful for 789 people following along the journey. I'm also grateful just to be able to exist and be, and yeah, all right. Don't mind the sounds in the background, it's just little Theodore. But yeah, let's have a look. So I've got 5 die here from my Dungeons and Dragons days. So I've got a D30 that I'm going to roll for a day of the month, just to see what happens. I want it on this thing, please, Spirit. So 6. And then I've got a D20 for tarot positioning, so seeing what stage of the cycle you're at. 17, so that's the star. Wicked. Pretty late, so I'm talking to people today who are well on the way of their journey. Then I've got the 11th house, so this is community and purpose as I see it. Community, purpose, and I just realized it's really hard to write when I don't have any paper behind it. So it could be the 6th of November, could be important to somebody. I don't know, it doesn't have to be. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And then the planet, what's the planet? So the 7th planet, that would be Saturn. So responsibility and discipline. Ooh. We're in Capricorn season. Cardinal, Earth, responsibility. What did I just say? Discipline? And then I've got an element, just to see what the pace of the energy is. Number 4. So Pentacles, Swords, Cups, Wands, Fire. Or it could be Earth. Let's go Wands is 1, Pentacles is 4. That makes sense with Saturn. Doesn't have to though, it's just the pace. So Fire could be fast. Yeah, that makes sense too. With everything that's happening next year, just find yourself an astrologer. They'll fill you in. Whatever's happening with Saturn leaving Pisces, woo! Amazing energy. So, Fire. That's quick moving. Cardinal even. And it could speak to summer. Don't know. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Now I'll pull a couple of stones just to see. These are the ones that I carved while I was out bush hanging out. with the kangaroos. I've got a video of that actually. I droned a video of me flying over a mob, as they're called, a group of kangaroos. Aquarius. Oh, now I'm regretting not having written this down. Just normally with a piece of paper. Aquarius. Woo! Aquarius. So that's like originality, innovation, and shock value. Ew. Innovation. Originality. Shock value. Ooh, well, that's exactly what I feel like is going to happen when Saturn moves into Aries. Like, for that minute, for that split second, before it goes into retrograde, like, it's going to be like, source, spirit, universe is just going to download everything. Like, once you finish connecting with people and then you find your balance space, this is where spirit's just going to go, okay, now remember when this and this and this and this and this and this and this happened? Okay, this is why. And then it's going to open up and show you. So Aquarius is the stone for that. I can put the dice away. Thank you, Dungeons and Dragons Days, for the amazing bit and piece that this treasure is for me. And now I'm looking for an angel, please, Spirit. An angel, that is Taurus. Taurus could be important. That's beauty, charm, sensuality. We have Archangel Gabriel. Water. So it could be a message that has to do with water. What does that mean? Emotion to emotional stability. So connection, community, your mood, your feeling, nostalgia. I mean, choices, illusion, movement, satisfaction, harmony. All of the words that describe the major arcana, minor arcana even. For water, so where are we starting? Cancer would be direction, Scorpio would be transformation, and Pisces would be unconsciousness. Unconsciousness becoming consciousness, right? Cool. So Archangel Gabriel's message was that, I guess, that little download. Gabriel, water, emotion, 2, stability, transcendent. I don't know, that's Pisces. Wicked. I love doing this. It's been a minute, but I hope you're enjoying so far. This is just a bit and piece that I'm doing. G'day, Samantha Martin. How are you? Oh, excuse me. Woo! Gonna drink some water. Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, I ask that here and now, you, in conjunction with the Divine Mother, to be present, to lend me your awareness, to allow me to contain Christ consciousness, and to express as such, allow me to be in the vibration of unity, harmony, communitas. Oh, it's like an in the beginning picture in my head. Wow. Okay. 10:01 as I look up. Oh my goodness, I should start the tarot reading. Let's go. Let's get an oracle card from the Light Code Apothecary by Easy Ivy. Mind you, this is one of the best decks that I have encountered. Hello to Andrea, 54 Hector. How are you? Hope you've been well. Happy season, you know. Check out the imagery. So all of these cards are designed to carry codes for you to take away, to pause on, to reflect on, to remember, or to just see, to activate within you whatever message it will activate within you. So I really do take the position and the moment as the messenger just to show you what can be shown. And I will say, as a huge shout out to Brittany, she told her collective to go ahead and watch the TV show The Wheel of Time on Prime, actually, I think it is. And one of the best TV shows in terms of fantasy, drama, illusion, like, I don't know, one of the best fantasy type genred TV shows I've watched in a while. It is a bit of a long series. I cannot wait until the next ones come out. I do want to read the books. I think that comes free with the Prime subscription, so I don't know. I got to check that out. But yeah, we'll be reading from this book here, very first. And then we'll move on into the reading. So, thank you for bearing with me. But yeah, here we go. Oh, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, Divine Mother, I ask now that you extend your grace, your mercy towards me in the here and now, to each person who is connecting with this message. I ask that all 5 of the Archangels, not just Gabriel, be present here and now, namely Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, and Metatron. Guardians of the Quarters, I guess I used to call them. Children of Light, allow the messages for the collective to come through for the highest good. Let's go. Show me the energy, as my good friend Brooklyn from Brooklyn Tarot says. Let's see if we can help someone. That's exactly what she says. She's freaking awesome. Look out for the people that are around that are trying to offer love and light and laughter. I remember my mind goes to Mrs. Doubtfire. Oh, hello, dearie. When the inspector has come over to the house and she's put on a full face of cream. And then she offers the inspector a cup of coffee and then gives her some cream straight off her face. Robin Williams. Oh, one of my favorite actors, actually. One of my favorite actors. Declutter. Duality, merge. So duality, decluttering. Declutter talks to objects, hold energies, let go of no longer aligned. This can talk about, so I've heard this said before, people, places, things. Make sure that you're removing old energies that no longer serve you. Make sure that if there's items around that you're no longer wanting to hold space for, let them go. Duality, merge. This card here talks about surrendering to light, surrendering darkness into light. So this is about you deciding for yourself. There's the yes, there's the no, and there's the path in the middle. You deciding for yourself which way that you want to go, which direction you want to go. 49 is late. 40 is early water, so Cardinal water. Time to spring clean or something, winter clean, season clean. And 51 is early aether, so decluttering spiritual things. So maybe it's time to sage something, maybe it's time to Palo Santo something, maybe it's time to do a smoke ceremony. And for the here and now, maybe it's time to light some incense. So really quickly, I'll do that. I'm gonna go with dragon's blood. I love this smell. How have you been, everyone? Hope you've been well. Hope whatever season you're in, whatever hemisphere you're in, it's treating you well. It's giving you its kindness, its love, its seasonal gifting, whether slowing down or speeding up, whatever it is. Keep chasing yourself, keep chasing your own dreams. Hello, Mr. Theodore! Theo sneaking in for a quick hello. He's such a cutie. He is such a ball of love and light, like literally. I have enjoyed having a cat this time around so much more than the two girls that I had last time. I'm not a wee anymore, sorry. Is that still right? Hey, g'day, hello, Grand Rising. Alright, let's do this. 16:05. Flies good to the collective. Let's go. Incense is lit. I feel actually better now. That is it. That was so good. I'm going to pull over the Aquarius token that I have, just so I remember that that was an identifier. We were talking about the 11th house, so community and purpose. Just going to take the top card and then get this moving. Can you own it? To begin with, the first card is early fire, Cardinal fire. Return energy through accountability and responsibility. So this is like internal workings happening. Ooh, what? What? And salt water at the bottom of the deck, literally. Maybe it's time for you to go take a bath in the beach. I don't know. That's been going around as a message a lot lately, actually. Salt baths or ocean time. So if you can get some Radox, put it in your bath and chill out. If you have an outdoor fire bath, I'm not jealous. I'll celebrate you, but yeah, love it. Wish I had one of those for myself. Get out to the ocean. That's awesome. Oh no, what did I drop? Oh no, I dropped Gabriel. That's not right. Alright, so I am getting moving. Sorry, I'm just hiding away my stuff that I don't need right now. What's the very first card? What's at the root of this reading, please, Spirit? Please and thank you. I forgot to turn my lights on. Look out. Look out there. Look out. Theo, I'm going to roll your feet over. I wondered why it was getting a bit dark here. The sun is also going down. So it probably will get a bit darker a bit faster. But yeah, we'll see. G'day. Rizia? Assalamu. I don't know what you're saying there, bro, but hello. G'day, hello, Grand Rising. How are ya? Chizzy, E5C, Australia. G'day from down under. How's it going? What's happening at the root of this reading? So I have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. I'm going to take bottom of the deck because I haven't seen it yet. You may be dealing with your own material stability. Something you've been manifesting is about to come out. I'm not too sure. It could have been after some kind of heartache, or it could have been through some kind of breakthrough by yourself just before finding stability, with the 3 going on 4 energy there. And it has to do with strength. So the very first card for this reading is talking about integration. Okay, and so how do we integrate returning energy through accountability and responsibility? So I'm feeling like there's a term inside of psychology that's called misplaced responsibility. Inside of the esoteric, it may just be like spiritual hygiene, so making sure that you're taking that spiritual bath when you're called to, going to the ocean, or actually having a salt bath, even if you can only do it with your feet or your face is coming through there. Maybe you can go to the beach and collect some water inside of a bottle. I've done that as well. I've got some water inside of my Santa Vittoria just here. It's a little green bottle. I got the idea from Wicked. It's nothing based on anything, but yeah, the ocean sort of like gives me mother vibes because I'm a diver. So the Great Barrier Reef, shout out to Cairns, Queensland. I love saltwater, so I bring that home because I believe that the reefs really and the Great Barrier Reef is just one big nursery. So if you love babies, go and visit a reef. Get your mask, get your fins, go for a swim, and just sit like literally. The only image I can get that comes to my head is like the Little Mermaid. So that whole coral effect, that's what the Great Barrier Reef is, and it's really just it's a nursery. So it's where the younger fish can grow and get strong and develop into their adult forms, and it's just an absolute crossover of different species, and they all live in symbiosis. And yeah, anyway, that's something that I guess, how can I integrate those two things? It's something that when symbiosis is in effect, thank you, Spirit. When symbiosis is in effect, it looks like sunlight being converted into energy so that the system can grow and develop. How does that look like inside of a reef, underwater? Maybe emotionally, internally? That looks like shadow work because light doesn't really pass through. After 12 meters already, the red inside of the spectrum disappears, not because of your eyes, but because of the depth. And even at 12 meters, you undergo 1 atmospheric bar of pressure too. So that is interesting. So not only are you consuming oxygen at a quicker rate if you're not able to slow down your breathing, but you're actually going to run through your dive a lot quicker. When you're able to understand all of the different bits and pieces that I'm sort of saying here and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Obviously, this is a collective message. This is the internet. Hello to YouTube. There are many people on here doing many different things. I do take what I do seriously, but that's just speaking for me. I know a lot of people that do as well, and I really like enjoying that. Otago Gold 2236. Good to see you got clean after being in prison. 2241. Otago. Prison troll. So I've been practicing some editing, and I did stuff up my first round of it, but really quickly, just before you go, Otago, what's your energy? What's good? Once I have memberships, you can actually pay for me to stop doing this. You're somebody who's unable to find your own truth. You can't find your truth within reality. You're going to be somebody who's stuck inside this position, stuck inside of Discord, for as long as you will continue to express yourself in this way. Oh, you are somebody who... What lesson could you learn? Oh, you could get some strategy inside of your system. You could learn to level up and actually come with better energy. I mean, I take it that divinity sent you for me to learn how to transmute shitty energy, but yeah, that's just me. I'm an alchemist, so hey, hello, how you do? This is a read, a really quick one on you. 10 of Cups. I do see that you can exist in harmony though, if you so choose, in your elevated position here. But that will take you a bit of time. Yeah, that will take you a bit of time. It'll take you going through some lessons. It'll take you going through meeting some people who actually teach you to grow yourself, not actually cling to societal, structural, systemic, I don't know, grippings. Use your discernment, obviously. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But yeah, eventually there will be a day where you can actually pay me to stop reading. But yeah, you're in a position maybe at a crossroads that you need to decide. Are you going to continue operating in the energy that you bring, or are you going to move on and do something better with your life? Like literally, if you have enough time to let your inner critic come out on somebody else's YouTube platform, especially after they just said that they take this seriously, I don't know, you get what you get. You get what you get. I appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. did I do that? And that's the effect, guys. TKO. Mate, I will pay you to do readings. You're so hypnotizing. Could you be an angel? Could you be the devil? Your kiss is cosmic. Every move is magic. Possessions and love, please. Spirit, let's go. What is coming for the collective? To switch back to that, how's it going? I had a little bit of an intermission there. Nice to see you again. Hello, Grand Rising. Possessions and love. So we evolve from integration. That's early on. Woo! What you out? Boy, I got it. What you need. All I'm asking for is for a little respect. Oh, just a little bit. Hey, baby, just a little bit. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Take what you need and leave. Wow! Healthy boundaries. That's fun. Healthy boundaries comes out. Card number 28. 28 is early fire. So mental mirage, healthy boundaries. Mental mirage, healthy boundaries. Mental mirage, bottom of the deck. Healthy boundaries is card number 2. Woo! Healthy boundaries. This card says, activate your no, embrace clarity and consent. Okay, that is interesting energy to come out. As your possession and love, have you taken hold of the energy? Because the way that this oracle deck works is we start with the I am as the number 1 card, and then from cards 2 to 13 we go through the earth lessons, both internal or heaven and then earth lessons, process and experience lessons. Then you really move into like intellectuality within this deck. So learning how to process, learning how to communicate. Then you move into 28, which is where we get to fire. So it's learning how to gauge and meter your passions. So at this point, early fire, this could be like learning to be more fixed in your energy movements. So learning to hold things together. Fixed energy is sort of like Leo, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio. That's being radiant, being more stable, being innovative, or having a sense of transformation about you. Self-expression, perception, emotions. But you've found healthy boundaries. And I do say normally that on the inside, you use the first 9 cards to sort of gauge if this reading is for you or not, and then you use the rest of the cards to determine whether or not the full reading is for you, the full 22 cards. So I'll keep going. Holy Spirit, come through. Oh, you did already. The 3 of Hearts. I mean, the 3 of Spades, if I was talking about. He's funny, he's still here. The Three of Hearts talks about heartache. It talks about bye. Talks about heartache, really. But I mean, the way that I see it and the way that I've called it before is more about like breakthrough. So like if something sparked from you being inspired, if something sparked from you being called into some kind of ministry, some kind of mission, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. What does Tash from Tash's Intuitive Tarot say? She talks about don't make the shoe fit, Cinderella. That's the freaking best. She had a really good premiere today, actually. Anyway, don't know why. But I feel like heartache and then with healthy boundaries, it makes sense if you know what I mean. Like, you've got to go through heartache. You've got to actually integrate the message that you learn from ascending. You ascend into the moon energy, which is like unconsciousness, Pisces energy there, and you develop more of a sense of self. And by developing this sense of self, you're able to move freely. You're able to move as you, really. So you do take possession of yourself. You take hold of who you are, who you've always been. You remember who your inner child is. You remember maybe what your first heartbreak was as an inner child, as your higher self. You sit down with both of these aspects of yourself and then you realize that they're one and the same. And then you look at all of the experiences that you've had, your lower self, and then you sit with all four of these experiences and you realize they're all the same. They're a unified field. They're a quantum field. They're a vibration that you can choose to vibrate down here or you can choose to vibrate up there. It's up to you. It's a game. It's a field. Oh, sad news as Adam the Woo, one of the original vloggers, YouTube vloggers, has passed away. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. Anyway. Oh no, I moved the camera. Okay, I can hear myself again. Okay, I can hear myself again. Can you hear me? Ooh. My phone literally started just weirdly misbehaving. So I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just don't know what to do with my thingy. Oh, shit. Sorry, Theo. I fully just sat on him. Poor little bugger. Alright, so first 3 cards inside this reading are Strength. So you've integrated some kind of heartache that's gone through. You've found Rest. That Rest card comes out in your creativity and intellect. It's good that a sword comes out in that one too. So far we have 7 swords. So there is a healthy strategy being engaged on the inside. Let's have a look at what's at your foundation, collective. Let's go. So at the foundation, I've got the 6 of Swords. What's going on with the wisdom, career? Woo! So 6 of Swords talks about a transit. We've got heavy sword energy here. What could that be talking to? Aquarius really is sticking out here. When I did the stones, that came out. Shock value, I don't know. And I just shuffled the deck like that. I don't know why. Sorry, Spirit. What is going on with wisdom and career? What's happening with the wisdom and career? I just want to move this along a little bit quicker. Woo! Okay, I see 8 of Cups, 7 of Major Arcana, which is the, I see the Emperor. I think the Chariot goes inside of the wisdom and career position. Yeah, I think so. Now let's go back and see what the energy was with the 6 of Swords. So 6 of Swords is talking about foundation, connection. The highest good of the collective, please, Spirit. I just need 1 card, please, Spirit. Creative expression, let yourself be danced by the divine. It's like you're moving away from unhealthy relationships, you're moving away from unhealthy habits, maybe unhealthy workplaces. You're finding the vibration of light within you, and so you're discovering more and more how to find that in your external reality. Ooh. You've been able to realize that whether you choose to react or to process, to integrate, it's up to you. The wisdom that you bring to your reality is entirely yours. You can choose to move forward with love and light, or you can choose to move forward with division, confusion, separation. These are vibrations that you can choose at each and any point. So what's happening with this 6 of Swords energy, please? What are we transitioning away from? Okay. Okay, next one. Extra, read all about it. Who's that? Hello, Katrina. How's it going? In breath, out breath. Move with the breath. Balance the flux of life. Oh, you're moving away from difficult experiences. I don't know why, it came up, but for me, something that I've been dealing with on the inside, some of the shadow work that I've been dealing with on the inside, it's actually a conversation that I had with my therapist. I mean, there's CBT to do with all of that, blah, blah, but like, there's just general ways of keeping yourself regulated, emotionally regulating yourself, giving yourself the easiest route forward, making sure that everything that you're doing is for you, making sure that everything that you're doing, if you're going to blame God for it, that it is coming from God. But obviously, once you recognize where God exists and for how long God has existed there, this is where you transit between the breath, the in, the out. That transition of life and death, and that urge to hold on to it, that's where life happens. That's the moment of life that happens. And you can transition away from the difficult parts of life. You can put breath between you and the difficult reality that you're experiencing. You can process through the densities at your own pace, at your own pace. Nobody can rush you through this experience anymore. This is your foundation. This is your connection to Source. This is your connection to your ancestors. This is your connection to God. Be it God the Father, an assertive, creative, no, more assertive, more additional to the Creator, the Mother, in whom we live in. We live inside of the Mother, Earth, Gaia. We live inside of her. We're inside her womb. Are we alive, or are we just part of her body? Don't know. Are we doing our best to make sure that the Mother is healthy? Hopefully. What's going on with this Chariot, please, Spirit? Okay, so when the Chariot comes out, this talks about... what does it talk about? Direction? Call it Cancer energy if you want to, but this is the internal, so you just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Leo energy could have been coming out with that Strength card, but, you know, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. It doesn't have to be. So this Chariot card talks about willpower. It talks about, like... somebody new that I found, she explained this so freaking well. It's the ego. Like, can you control your light and your dark to make your machine operate, your car operate? Are you able to control your light and your shadow so that you can move your machine, so that you can openly manifest what you want to manifest, right? Can you be the master of light and darkness? Can you be the Dumbledore, the Voldemort? Can you realize that that's all two sides of the same coin? I want you to pretend for a moment that we are inside of a story. We are inside of a story that has been created uniquely for you. This is a bit of a sidetrack download. You are living connected to every other story. So pretend that you are living on the inside of the earth, that magma core. You are that liquid, formless, but full of power, full of potential. You are everything and nothing because you're formless, but you have the potential to be everything. This is the energy of the Chariot for me. This is getting the eagle eye view. This is you getting the eagle eye from the inside, getting the eagle eye of mastery of yourself. Not needing to express and boast, oh, this is what I've done and these are my accolades and these are my achievements. No, because that's not necessary. That's a projection to the external world. It is not necessary. Does not mean that you cannot do it, please. If you're proud of yourself and it's been a long time since you've actually stood for yourself and allowed yourself to feel proud of yourself, obviously take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm talking about people who are boastful, okay? Use your own discernment, please. At this part of the journey, this can be literally you deciding to do the deep dive on your emotions, finding out what triggers you, finding out what stirs you, what drives you, what stops you, and allowing yourself to transition through the journey for what? For what? Eventually you get to the integration. So we came from there though. So 8-7. Could be a cycle that you need to break through. What's going on? Just one card for the Chariot, please. Spirit. Someone just referenced Rumi. That's awesome. Snow globe, lol. What does that mean? Tell us about yin and yang. Tell us about the line in the middle. Are they opposing or are they equal? Wisdom and career. So maybe you're somebody, maybe you're a collective of people that actually needs to take on that Aquarius energy that I spoke about at the beginning. You need to be that shock value reality person. You need to show off originality. Allow yourself to use the element, which was fire for today. Quick, cardinal, fire, and summer. Summer energy. We are in summer here in the southern hemisphere. Maybe use that energy in the day. I'm seeing solar panels in my mind's eye right now. Driving through past the airport, there's a bunch of solar panels, and I'm also seeing like stables, the horse. We're moving towards the year of the horse next year. This is all. Oh. No, that goes on. No. Hold on. Oh god, okay. Just show me a card for the Chariot, please, Spirit. Please. Quantum chi. Ah, no way. I kind of knew this was gonna happen. Okay. Quantum chi or quantum key. I'm not sure how you want to say that. I'm not sure how that's actually said at all. Move blocked life force. Increase energy flow. So I've got all my candles lit, so I don't know if I told you, but whenever you're joining us, you are joined by a Kundalini candle that I ask Archangel Michael and Uriel to be present in. So like earth and fire. And then inside of my black candle over here, I ask Archangel Raphael and Gabriel to be here to cleanse the energies that come through. So north, south, east, west with Archangel Metatron, in which I ask to dwell within my astral areas. And yeah. I love my bits and pieces. I'm such a weirdo. But anyway, you have moved through the energy of whatever has been blocking you. Collective, the people that I'm talking to here now, sorry, that got really serious. It feels like the message from Archangel Gabriel is it's time to act. Saturn is leaving Pisces. It's been a 30-year slog for everybody who was born 1990. I don't know. To 1995. It's like that's a whole era that's like changed. And Daddy Saturn is all about discipline, restraint, and hard work ethic. So it's time to put your booties on. It's time to put your big boy boots on and get the hell out the way. Whether it's you're in the way of yourself or you're in the way of what Spirit is trying to open up for you. Are you trying doors when Spirit is telling you, nah, chill out. I've got you. We've had you since the very beginning of your life, the beginning of energy. Energy is not destroyed. E equals MC squared. It can't be destroyed. It only changes form. So where are we going with this, Spirit? What is the emotion and willpower? Card number 6. Woo! Mommy don't know Daddy's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. He sat back while she's dropping it. He'll be popping it. Yeah, he put it down slowly. Oh. He left his kids at home. Slowly. So he could get that. Mommy don't know that he's getting hot at the body shop, doing something unholy. Daddy, if you want it, drop that addy. Give me love, give me Fendi, give me Balenciaga, daddy. You're gonna need to back it up, cause I'm spending on Rodeo. He bought me Prada, bought me Miu Miu, bought me Prada. And if you want a baby, just jump under the covers, cause when you need a baby, just jump under the papa. That song is terrible. Who is that by? Sam Smith, actually. Mental Mirage is popping back out. So this is in the emotion and willpower position. So this is actually like, how do we act, feel united and balanced within the collective field when we're ready to express ourselves? And so coming out at the top of Ace of Cups, It's like the beginning of an emotion. So you could have gone through some kind of emotional completion. You may have done that big release with the Sagittarius moon, either the full or the new. Dirt bike! Brittany! If you know, you know. Whatever. I get excited over shit. I'm part of the collective too. I get excited over stupid shit. Like I haven't grown up. I did have difficult childhood. I got given a Game Boy to entertain myself, self-soothe. So yeah, whatever. I'm a bit weird. But I love it. It's taken me 35 years and a holiday for my full Sagittarius season. Literally, I took all of Sag season and a little bit of the beginning of Capricorn season even. I wasn't even going to come back till after Christmas. Because the energy is wild. It's, to me, and I don't even do astrology, alright? So anyway, what are we going for now? Who are you becoming? The person that's resonating with this message. Who are you becoming? Card number 7. The B, the becoming. Ooh, truth seeker? Cardinal air energy there. Could be Libra energy, the way I read it, but it was in reverse. Doesn't need to be, but was it in reverse or not? So you take it how it resonates. I'm just going to read it as truth. Whether it's a truth known or seen or unseen, yeah, cool. Because it comes with alignment. So you do definitely take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I've got the magic in me. You found the truth. You're becoming the truth. You're embodying the truth. The way that you speak now is more in alignment with the truth. Maybe you have actually embodied like Aquarius energy that is more fixed. I've got belly breathing. Take some grounding breaths from your belly. Everybody who's watching, take some breaths with me. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Yay? What the heck? Like, what the heck happened there? Like, actually. getting so many bugs. Oh, gosh. Woo, Katrina. G'day, Global Rising. G'day, Hologram Rising. How are ya? Cheers for being here, love. Appreciate you. I might actually just close this off and let chat be over here, because it's not necessarily something that I need to have to be so huge. I don't really mind. It's easier for me to see as well. That's fine. All of that is fine. Katrina, thanks for chilling here. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and rubs it in your face, you get sprung. Let's go. What's going on with this King of Swords? Excuse the interruptions. Fingers crossed I'll be able to edit this out later on, but King of Swords talks about you coming to some kind of truth. You've stabilized the truth within your own mind, and it's good because that's what you're becoming. So to get a card with this, oh, thank you, Spirit. Third eye chakra opening. Oh, that freaking... Do you know what the book says about this? I'm actually going to read it. Ring the bell. All right, chakras. Chakra 67. 6-7 builds up to a 13. Well, you're transforming, are you, darling? Darling. Your third eye is transforming, maybe. Darling, sweetie, darling. This card is a reminder that you are so loved. You are made up of the universal life force energy, of pure light essence. You are made of love. All you need is love. Bam. All you need is love. Love is all you need. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. All right, chakra qualities. The seat of wisdom and consciousness. Intuition, imagination. Seeing inner and outer worlds, limitlessness and understanding. Themes for cross-reference readings. Enhance your imagination and intuition, seeing clearly beyond illusion. Between the eyebrows, deep indigo. The Sanskrit name for it is ajna. The affirmation for you, collective, is, I am loved. I see beyond the ways society has coerced me to see the world. I have full access to all my innate intuitive gifts, and I see beyond the realms of mental constructs. I can access multiple dimensions if I choose. I can fathom beyond the ceiling of intellect and have access to infinite information through the vibrations or radio waves I resonate with. Holy dooly! I can interface with the wise beings who reside in these dimensions by expanding the field of my energy system to meet theirs. I can ground the information I receive into the physical world for others to experience if they so wish. Did you all hear that? Wow! You found the truth. I feel like you've literally connected to source consciousness, like the truth is all I want to say there. You've found the truth. And then immediately after that, I want to say congratulations. Now they only say congratulations. You worked so hard, forgot how to vacation. I don't think you can handle it. Oh, ha ha, hey, ho, hey, ha ha, hey, oh, hey. All right, bro. This reading's off chain so far. What's coming up next? Bottom deck energy was lovers, so you've aligned. Let's Gemini energy. Is it a good sister or the bad sister? Reflection, mirror, card number 8, position number 8. I feel, therefore I protect. King of Wands. Command. Ooh, you've taken command of the revelation. You've taken control of something. Again, that's like cardinal fire energy that came out before with the fire element coming out. What's the community purpose within that though? I've also got the Fool coming out here. I don't know what that's for. Could that be the next tarot card? Expression and passion. So be it. Alright, just double checking that my sound's still there and all that good stuff. So be it. Yep, and I think it sounds terrible, but anyway. And all that good stuff. So be it. Anyway. Do you like the sound of your own voice? I don't know. Maybe it is just a me thing. King of Wands. So what are you taking command of? You've transitioned, you've moved, like literally, wow. Shift, sabotage. Card number 30. This card is mid-fire, so mutable fire. Talks to Leo again. And I mean, we did get the strength card coming out on top of it. So how do I show this off? We had the strength card coming out on top, not in reverse, just on top. This is the dots that I'm connecting here, the picture that I'm looking at. I guess I could just show you strength like this, but you won't be able to read the words. Anyway, I'm overcomplicating it. Shift, sabotage, enhance awareness of subconscious patterns. And I'm telling you already, like I told you already, this is the reflection on the mirror. I feel, therefore I protect. You whoever's resonating with this message, you whoever this message is for, remember this is a general collective reading for everybody. We are at card number 8. We're almost at card number 9 for a longer chat, an in-depth chat, before everybody says, yep, get back to it. I might start a poll. Do you want me to get back to the reading? And then, yeah, once everyone's had their good chat, I'll come back. So it's like you're moving away from anything that gets in your way. Like even like, I don't know. The way that I'm seeing it is the slow-mo from the Matrix. It's like you see a path forward and you take it. It doesn't make sense to the people looking outside if they haven't asked you, but you're walking on a path, you've taken a journey, you're going in your own direction, in your own way. You can go your own way. You can go your own way. Expecto Patronum. Are you being weird? Katrina at go to channel. What is your channel? What do you do for YouTube? Ah, you do YouTube. 434 subscribers. 642 videos. Happy Saturday. The Tarot ship with Jimmy. Some of the content you loved. Butch Tarot. Queen Amun-Ra. Swimming through the void. This is like a year ago, 4 months ago. 2 days ago. Looks like a game. Power outage. Anyway. Nice to meet you. How's it going? I think you're actually trolling. I don't know. Are you trolling? That is so weird. like, you actually point out a really cool point that I wanted to make a whole video about anyway. What time are we at here? Can I see the time that we're at? No. What time are we at? Anyway, I don't know. At about an hour and 8 minutes. Okay. I've genuinely come to the conclusion, like, I genuinely believe that the only people who come to tarot readings to troll tarot readers are actual readers themselves. I literally think that. Because I haven't been bothered by anybody else. Like, literally, they just go on their way. Like a normal YouTube user. But it's people that have, like, a chip on their shoulder or an axe to grind that they go onto other people's pages and they troll. Like Katrina Aoun. Literally. Like. Anyway. She's a YouTuber. Cool. Like, technically, we're both on YouTube, so, like, technically you're a colleague by this point, and this is how you're choosing to use your time. During a reading that I'm doing for the collective, I've got some comments. I've got some pinned comments. No, I don't even think I pinned the comments. That's probably why people are just talking through stuff. But anyway, I've got some comments at the top of chat, literally. I can pin one now if I need to, but it's like, I genuinely don't believe that anybody else comes to your channel to troll you, collective. I'm going to say it even like that. Because it's their inner critic. They can't help themselves. And if you've done, like, the artist way before, like, you'll know what I'm talking about. But it's their inner critic. They can't help themselves. They have within their own experience experienced some kind of disappointment by somebody that they look up to. They've experienced some kind of rejection. They've experienced some kind of outcasting from a group of people that they wanted to be connected to. Like, I don't know. It's this energy of, like, the only separation exists within your own experience. So integrate yourself. That was like the very first card that I read. Anyway, that's a shame. Literally, such a shame. What time are we at, roughly? 1:10:45. So you've been able to, literally, you've developed a sense of self. You've got command over your own acuities. You've got command over your own experience, and you do things gently, but then you really don't need to justify, to explain, to prove anything to anybody anymore. You give people chances, you give people opportunities. But if you have any 4 placements, like if you have any quad placements inside of your chart, and you're already got a good cutoff game, Sagittarius here, you're pretty stable inside of your own experience when you go through your awakening. We're coming up to, for me, another, so the first 12 would have been horse, then from 13 would have been horse, 24 horse, and then 36. I'm on my last year of my 3rd cycle of the year of the horse. And even that's another thing that I wanted to talk about. When you change your perspective of timelines, so when you give yourself the opportunity to recognize even your own timeline in the sense of a legacy maybe that you're wanting to leave behind, the 10 of Pentacles comes to mind, that legacy that you're building, you have to use a dynastic kind of outlook. And the Chinese Zodiac actually resembles like a year, not a month or a period within a month or a period within a cycle, but a year. So that's the pace for the year. We've been in the year of the snake. G'day from Norway. Hello, Jane Vick. How are you? We've been in the year of the snake. And so the pace of that is really slow and steady. Make sure that while you're shedding your skin, you don't actually tear off any new skin that's growing there. And yeah. Santa Muerte, how's it going? mucho tiempo para decir una extraña. ¿Ya? Nah, you're joking. ¿Y la otra noche? En la oficina, en el nivel 1, en el nivel Z. Alright, the last card for the internal 9, before I'll have a proper chit chat with everybody, was the Fool. So this is a new beginning. This card comes out on the expression, the passion, I am, therefore I act. You're somebody who's embodying the lesson of the Fool. You had 2 major arcana come up inside, 1 court card, and the rest were minor. You've come to this place of unity, I want to say, with the Chariot and Strength. You've integrated some kind of message, some kind of lesson that you were at. It could have been like the 4th tier lesson, so maybe like your 4th element lesson. These words that come out, take them how they resonate. If they're for you, they're for you. Meditate comes out with it. So the energy of the Fool coming out with meditate is almost oxymoronic. It's almost like it is oxymoronic, because this card here says return to the tranquil home within yourself. No, that is the Fool's journey. That's why we end at the world. That's why we go through the celestial experience. So that we can return to the self, so that we can connect to source consciousness, so that we can see who we are, how we are inside of the universal expression and express ourselves. We come to know who we are so that then we can master the experience that we're having. We don't need to influence outwards, because it is the experience it is. It's going to shape and form us into the people that we are, the people that we will be. And so that was the internal 9 cards. That was the start of this reading. Yo, how's everyone doing? Who's still here? Drop your star sign emoji if you want to interact with me in the here and now. Just before I switch into the collective message with the external 12 cards. Jane Vic, Scorpio. Season's greeting. I think I started my holiday around your season, actually. Rebecca? How's it going? Nice to meet you. I haven't seen your name before. That's sort of like not the kind of readings that I do on this channel. I have said it plenty of times before, and with all respect to you, Rebecca, but I don't give a shiz diz about your third party. Your third party's not here now connecting with me. The energetic exchange that you're having, I would love to read for you at the end of the reading, at the end of the 20-second card. But yeah, overall, the reason that I do 20 cards inside of a reading, the reason that I created this with Spirit, the reason that I started to divine this with Source, was because 22 cards is a lot of cards in the tarot. If you follow tarot, you know that there are 22 cards in the major arcana. So by one means, I could do this reading as a major arcana spread if I wanted to. That's sort of like the Lenormand style. But it wasn't really something that resonated with me. I wanted a unique sort of spread that I'd created myself with Spirit. Something that I created, right? There's this huge push inside of the esoteric field, you know, like you need to have talismans that you create yourself, and then you need to have ones that are gifted to you for protections, and then ones that you've inherited. Like, there's a whole thing. There's like a whole stream of I don't even know what my tangent is, but I wanted my own spread. And so why I created this spread was so that I could give 22 opportunities, 22 cards, because that's a lot of cards, for spirit to speak to you through any of the words that I use, for you as a viewer on the other side of the screen, literally to use your own discernment, to use your own gut, to use your own intuition, to use your own sense. If the message overall is for you or not. And so the reason that I give people the insight, go back to watch the very first 9 cards. Obviously this is a live, and so it'll take you where it takes you, but go back to the beginning and have a look at the first 9 cards. I try my best to not get distracted by chat, and then I'll chat at card number 9 as I've pinned the comment, and then I chat at card number 22. But otherwise, if troll energy comes through, I try to segment really early on. Once I have channel memberships, it will be a thing of pay me to stop reading, because I think that that's a funny way to alchemize the energy. And I'm also kind of moving towards Year of the Horse from Year of the Snake. So I imagine I've gotten to the top of the mountain, and just before I take that last step, I'm sitting there collecting sunlight, collecting energy. And just because I finished my journey quickly doesn't mean that I can't chill there for a month if I want to. Like, it's my journey, so I'll meditate at the top of the mountain before I begin my journey, before I start my journey. And you should do the same. Give yourself the opportunity to find within your experience what's resonating, what's for you truthfully, what are you trying to make fit truthfully, what is literally calling to you that you're not seeing within your experience. How can you work through your experience differently? Don't know. These are all questions for you, the viewer, the person who's resonating with these messages. Because I say what I say by semi-means of channel sometimes. And so, yeah. Damone Salvatore. Dom 1 Salvatore. How's it going? That's like Chosen One's name. I used to watch that bloke. Haven't watched him for a while. I really don't like third-party talkers. To me, it's gossip. I don't care. It's hard. It's like creative energy. Gossip is creative energy. It's like what I mean. Like I'm a chef, a slightly trained chef. So it's like gossiping is what happens between front of house and back of house. It's like Chinese whispers. You never get to the bottom of it truthfully, and then the energy's like, why did I go through that? What was the lesson? Spirit, speak. But yeah, I do recognize that everybody can go through it. I have a feeling that karmic is an interpretive dance. And yeah, just my opinions on the matter. Ugh. Also, I don't know. It's like my first year on YouTube kind of thing. I got a YouTube notification from my studio saying, I've been on YouTube for a year, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I took so much time off. I was not very consistent. I was not very... Oh. Excuse me. Maybe it's time to smack the whack to back. The devil's Latouche. Don't know. Anyway, that feels good. Sage Peerless, how's it going? You retracted your message. Hope you're alright. Hope you're well. Don Juan Salvatore, how's it going? Guess that's it. I've said hello to everyone. Jane Vick from Norway. Hello! Oh my gosh! 11 people have liked this video. Thank you so much. That's the other thing. Just before I go on to the 12, external 12, and the final card reading, I just want to say huge thank you to each and every one of you who have hit the subscribe button. I am at the very beginning of a journey, a 12-year journey. I've just graduated through my first year, but I'm going to turn up the speed, the tempo by at least 2 for the second year, if not 4. How's about that? And I'm really going to try and appear here more often. So to everybody who has connected, thank you so much. Literally, thank you so much. You've made this journey what it is. You've made me who I am. The people that I watch on YouTube, because I've got a premium membership to YouTube, so it's like a subscription. I watch all of my favorite YouTubers. I have a list of favorite YouTubers that I love watching, especially when they're able to bring messages of collective insights, collective lessons, collective elevations, chakra activations, unlockings, just collective shepherdship, like even like from a place of self-mastery. It doesn't need to be a place of like, oh, I know this, so follow me. Ugh, gross. I will follow him. I will follow him wherever he may go. Woo! No. Not my kettle of fish. Not my kettle of fish at all. But some people like that. I don't know. Like then there's, I don't know. There's different strokes for different folks. Everyone's got their favorite flavor. And I am not an everyone flavor. I am niche. I talk to the creme of the creme. I talk to the people who actually want to help each other lead people. I talk to the people who are leading the way in healing for the grid, light workers. I'm talking to people who actually do the shadow work. I'm talking to people who integrate messages that come through not just for them, but for their collective, and try their best to actually measure themselves against the experience, not against themselves, because we are one human experience having itself for the sake of the universe. So every desire that bubbles up from your heart, every desire that appears from hell, that little devil angel appears on the right. On the left, sorry. That's why that's your heart attack arm, because it's connected to your left anyway. The little devil appears there and it's like, oh, these are your dreams and ambitions. And then fear-mongering from the outside comes in like, oh, no, you shouldn't want that. That's too big. You're too little for that. You're not going to make it. Who are you to want that? I am who I am. Bitch, I said what I said. I am who I am. I think, therefore I am. Billie Eilish, I'm not your friend or anything, damn. You think that you're the man. I think, therefore I am. I'm not your friend. Alrighty, excusez-moi. Comment ça va, everyone? How you feeling? What's the vibe? External 12 reading begins. What's the time on that? What you know about me? What you know about me? My lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss is poppin'. Does anyone remember Glozell talking about favorite YouTubers? Holy moly. When she did the what did she do? What did she used to do? She was so freaking funny. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair right off. 128.44. All right, let's get this 22 card reading show on the road. I feel like people are jumping in and out. Jump up and get down. Jump, 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 jump. Hey ladies, I can't hear y'all. Single ladies, make noise. Single ladies, I can't hear y'all. Single ladies, make noise. Oh, the chicken heads, be quiet. What is this? Music makes you lose control. Music makes you lose control. Let's go. Here we go now. Here we go now. Here we go now. Woo! Responsibility and discipline. Oh, gosh. Daddy Saturn coming to check me. Okay, Daddy. Let's go. 22 cards. The first card on the outside talks to the first house. This card here will talk to the self, the identity, the becoming. It could be for you, Aries. The energy inside of the first card is Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra, 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 Libra. Libra, Libra. Very good, very good. How are you today, sir? Very well, I thank you. Run away, run away. The Princess's Diaries might be important for somebody. Oh my gosh. That's a download. Sorry, guys. I'm just closing my door because my feet's just got cold and I don't want to turn on my heater just yet. Because the heater will make a whole bunch of friction noise. Alright. Now, the Justice card. Oh, what does this talk to? The Justice card talks to the truth. So either it is you becoming aware of the truth, as we discussed with the King of Swords coming, the King of Wands. Oh, the King of Wands talks about command. Where did the truth come from, Spirit? Why did I say the truth? I don't know. But Freudian slip. Sorry, guys. Meant the King of Wands. I Freudian slipped and said the King of Swords. Unless it's part of the pre-card pull that I did, which I'm not referencing just now, but I'm gonna have a look at. Not sure. So, anyway, the easiest way to make this make sense is you discovered the truth. You now know who you are. You know now how your energy wants to move, how your energy wants to operate, how it wants to shift, how it wants to shake. This is Cardinal position, so I will take one of these cards for the fire message. Can I have a message from this deck for fire, please? 26. No. Too many. Duality merge? Do I take the bottom or do I take one of these? I'll take the bottom as it popped. Duality merge. Surrender dark into light. Wow. So before somebody was talking about yin and yang, I was actually born on a yang year, metal yang year of the horse. I think this next year of the horse is a yin year. It's an active year. It's not a receptive year. I think we were in a yang snake year, so a slow, recuperative energy. You're just somebody who understands the yes and no. You're somebody who understands the split. You know the split between the truth and the illusion. You have seen beyond the dream. You recognize the path that you are on. Oh my Lord, what a download. With the death coming out as well as the bottom of the deck energy, you've transformed into this truth teller. Neurodivergence might be important to you. It doesn't have to be. Take what resonates. But you're somebody now who's able to move quite quickly because justice literally represents like Libra, Cardinal air. You're just moving quickly because when I add, when in my head, so the alchemy that happens inside of my head, when you add air, what happens when you add air to fire? And what happens when both of those are able and full of potential to begin? Ignition, recalibration, mastery, nurturing. This is where the duality experience starts to change for you. Oh, we got 10 of Pentacles on the floor, so take it on the floor. Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. The Veronicas could be important to someone. I don't know. Take what resonates here. So take it on the floor. Oh, I want to get freaky with you. What in the world, the music today. The freaking downloads to the music. It's random AF. Yes, yes you will, if you apply yourself and you have the experience. Thank you very much. I'll be here all week. Page of Cups. Congratulations, then it's already yours. You just have to wait for reality to catch up now. Unless you pray to an external god, then it will take a little bit longer. It'll be at their discretion, not yours. Well, not Nielsen. Yeah, that's the way. The harder you try for things, the more energy you put into it. It's like a reverse magnet. Like you're holding on to the thing, and then therefore you're already holding on to it as an idea. So you have to let it fall down from your mind. You have to let it become an emotion. And then you do something about it. And then it brings about what you're looking for, right? We got our 22 cards. You ready for the rest of the reading? This is sick. Let's have some fun. This beat is sick. I want to take a ride on your disco stick. Don't think too much, just bust it quick. I want to take a ride on your disco stick. Hey, let's play a love game. Play a love game. Do you want more? Do you love fame? Are you in the game? Getting very much Venus energy there. She's beauty and she's grace. She's Miss United States. So we move from justice at the becoming, at the first house, the Aries energy. We move to the Knight of Swords. This card here talks about action. So you integrate the message of duality and then you begin to operate. You begin to move. This could be what a faith walks looks like, right? This could literally be you having begun this journey and finding your own truth. Cat, you're back. I don't know. You were giving troll energy and I haven't got time for it. So, yeah. Like I said, I've also got it in the pinned comment. You've now distracted again on the second card. And yes, it's completely my fault for allowing it, but this is here we are. So if I don't see you again, I don't regret it. There are so many YouTube channels that you could be talking on. But anyway, here we go. You took action towards your own new beginning. You moved in your own direction. You don't need the accolades or the attention or anything from anyone external anymore. You've done the shadow work. You've connected to your inner child. You've connected to your higher self. You've realized they're the same thing. You've connected to your experiences. You connect to your lower self. And you realize they are the same thing. Woo! Change of scenery. At the reflection in the mirror. Thank you, Spirit. About freaking time. Oh, that energy there is sweet. All right. So you took action where you needed to, right? This is the second card. So in terms of the houses, this is the second house. This card here talks to your values, your resources. It also could be talking about Taurus. This is a collective message. So you take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Oh, I think that I am grateful for this. You need therapy. I can't help you. I know you can't see that, but anyway. from values and resources, so you've got the energy of somebody who's discovered their own truth. You've discovered the truth within the collective experience. You see the truth. Maybe you are now somebody who is able to see people's shadows. You can see the makeups of what a mask is easier now. And you're able to interpret the experience. What I'm talking about there is the yin and yang. Because you've done the shadow work, you can see all of the potential within light. You can see the potential within darkness, sorry. Darkness has a lot of energy to work through, and when you remove the shadow, it becomes light. It becomes the highest source of light there is. Using your shadow to project yourself forward is light work, is shadow work. It is integrated work. It is work that you can do by yourself, that you can keep yourself accountable to, that you can measure for yourself. These are things that you should always be doing for yourself. As the very first card that came out was strength, and with can you own it? Return energy through accountability and responsibility. You're somebody who has transitioned and maybe transformed into something more than can be understood by the collective experience at the moment, and that's okay. There is always somebody at the forefront. There is always somebody cutting the edge. Icebreakers come out here, and I'm seeing like there's always somebody who is willing to sit with the deeply emotionally, potentially traumatic past experiences of the generational line. Holy friggin' moly. This message. Whew. And that's why you're moving to a place of, what's this card stand for? You tell me. Third house, third stop, Gemini, communication and learning. You're actually learning that the more that you do what satisfies you, if you've been planning on starting a YouTube channel, can I just tell you, go straight ahead. Leave a subscription here. In the near future, I am planning on releasing some do's and don'ts for the beginning of your YouTube journey. But yeah, finding your own satisfaction is a really great thing that I want to share here, because the life that you're building, the truth that you're seeking, the actions that you're taking towards fulfilling and embodying that truth, woo, this is why you've reached a point of satisfaction. The energy inside of this point of the reading is you're actually communicating and learning at the same time. You're somebody who is maybe appearing inside of a universal field, inside of a collective field, much like YouTube is. YouTube is like upload, download. I'm uploading, you're downloading. You're uploading in spirit, and I'm downloading in spirit. Like, we're doing the same thing. The toric fields are working at the same time. And the way that I see it, if you imagine that you are inside, and I'll go back to this analogy that I said before, you are the magma core of Earth. You are inside, formless, but formful, because you've got Earth. You are the Earth. Woo! And so you have the potential to be everything that's captured within inside the atmosphere of Earth. It's that cat in a box, the apple in a box, that theory, that quantum theory, that apple within a vacuum of no time, or within a vacuum of time, that apple has the energy to be every single thing that molecular structure can turn into. So like Schrodinger's cat, is the cat alive or dead? Well, both at the same time, always. Until you open the lid, and then it changes. The truth changes. The truth is seen, it's known, it's experienced, but up until you lift the lid, it has the potential to be both. So this is a picture of shadow work in the inside, when you're doing the work on the inside. Woo, 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 woo. Hello. I'm channeling like Donnie from the Wild Thornberries. Hi, I'm Eliza Thornberry. This is me and my family, and anyway. Job. Be free, man. Don't lie to yourself. Oh my goodness. So many people want to draw attention to themselves. That's cool. In case you haven't realized, that's what I'm doing here on this YouTube channel. With a greater sense of duality. And I'm merging my understanding, and I'm sharing what I've learned with the world. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? You're gonna marry her anyway. Marry that girl, no matter what you say. Marry that girl. And so, push me, and then just touch me, till I can get my satisfaction. So, by you actually following, like, your throat chakra, by you going breaths in, breaths out, the energy inside of these two cards, right? Breath in, breath out. You allow life to hit you, you allow yourself to transmute the energy, and you move. When I move, you move, just like that. Yeah, hell yeah, wait a minute. And you literally just express yourself like this, mind you. You've got like, you're like a master Jedi or something. You just move the way that you want to move and no one gets in your way anymore. You're just satisfied. You know that the universe will just continue to show you your shadow aspects and watch for your reaction. See if you still react the same way or if you're going to respond differently. It's testing you to see if you're ready for the more. Like, I don't know, a lot of people that pray for peace or patience, I used to, I don't anymore. Because you just get opportunities to be tested and I'm not down with that anymore. I needed a change of scenery, right? I needed to see the world with fresh new eyes. I needed to go through a transformation, a death and a rebirth. I needed to go through Phoenix energy myself. I needed to become somebody who was willing to pursue my own will, my own intention for reality. You too are being called to follow your heart, follow your passion, follow your fire. Within this Knight of Wands energy, I get Sagittarius energy, and we did just wrap up a Sagittarius full moon and a Sagittarius new moon, Sagittarius season. That's how it's done. And then we're going to be moving into Year of the Horse, which is just like, that's a lot of limbs, and those limbs have some power about them. The centaurs bring that spirituality, the mysticism, the mythos. But that Year of the Horse really brings the pace. So next year, I mean, it makes sense why my readings were saying, like, take it at your pace. Do it whenever it feels good. Like, enjoy yourself. Enjoy the experience. Because it may not be the same for the next year, the next season, the next cycle. And so if you're using the timeline of the Chinese calendar, the Chinese Zodiac, the Year of the Snake to the Horse, then you've got a lot slower of a journey. And then you get the updates with the Zodiacs, the astrology Zodiacs. You get monthly updates of the energy, like how the planets are behaving and whatnot. And then you can actually have a look at like the moon cycles to get sort of like a day-to-day vibe of what's happening and when to sow and when to reap kind of thing. Like, yeah. This may be more of a shamanic sort of path, allowing the experience to temper you, allowing the fire, the water, the earth, the air, the aether, the spirit to connect with you, to pull you, to push you, to protect you, to calm you, to excite you, to regenerate you, to reveal to you what your truth is. That's really what I'm feeling there. And you moved through that. You pursued yourself. What is the fourth position here? These two cards talk to home, roots, and emotional foundation, Cancer. That's a Cardinal water. This is why it gets one of these cards. Interesting. By pursuing a change of scenery, maybe you were no longer resonating with the people, place, or thing, and so you moved away. By you choosing to move away, you actually moved into the energy of protection. So 5 o'clock on the clock, Leo, stop. Creativity, pleasure, and heart. You're somebody who brings like this certain level of defense. It may be your angelic protection. It may be your ancestral protection. There is some kind of message coming through that the way that you choose to express yourself in the future is going to be protected. It's going to be protected by the universe. You've been working so hard at becoming who you are. Diamond in the rough becomes diamond cut diamond. Like, and I'm seeing you cut through all of the bullshit, literally. This is a tardigrade, and the one thing that I want to say about this is they are known as the dehydrated space bears because they carry quite a few of the makeups, the atomic makeups that even exist within inside of this planet. But yeah, the tardigrade is something that can be completely devoid of emotion. I get sort of the vibe of Spock even when I said that. And then I saw the ha ha ha. And that was funny. It's a Spock kind of energy, like there's no room for emotion. And I maybe have been watching Star Trek lately. Don't judge me. But that's what the tardigrade is. It's like the tardigrade can exist inside the vacuum of space, devoid of emotion. Yeah, sort of devoid of life too. Like when there's no motion, there's no life. Like there's no dub 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 dub, the heartbeat. I can feel your heartbeat. So either which way, yourself, if you find yourself as being a Leo, or if you find yourself trying to integrate this message, just remember that the way that you choose to express your creativity, the way that you choose to experience pleasure, the way that you choose to express your heart, it's protected. You've done the work of pursuing what is really yours. There's a crow on my ceiling. Ah, 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 ah. When there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! I ain't afraid of no ghost. You shoot me down, but all your bullets ricochet. You're screaming out, not saying much. I'm bulletproof, nothing to lose. Fire away, fire away. Ricochet, you take your aim. Fire away, fire away. And your pathway here goes from pursuit with the Knight of Wands, getting that change of scenery. You have a protected step in the middle. You hold your stuff together. You hold your place within time. And so you develop compassion for the experience. You develop compassion for yourself with the Queen of Cups coming out here. Queen of Cups also talks to mutable energy, and so, fixed energy, sorry. So it could be Scorpio energy, not sure, take it how it resonates. Transformation. You may actually be transforming into somebody who is going to be somewhat of a healer for the collective. 6 o'clock, Virgo, service and refinement. This card here is talking about somebody who has done the legwork. You practice what you preach. I'm seeing a red light in the distance. Stop right now. Thank you very much. I need somebody with a human touch. Maybe you're going to get a Reiki or a massage. I don't know. If not, you're becoming more and more creative. I get like sort of Empress energy with this. You're becoming more creative with the way that you show compassion, the way that you choose to show community, the way that you choose to show yourself, express yourself. You're bringing this beautiful, feminine, balanced energy, divine, feminine, balanced energy. I reflect back on the first quarter with justice and duality merge, and then the second quarter being the Knight of Wands and change of scenery. Just before I move on to the third quarter, which is Libra, 7 o'clock. Relationships and reflection. So Libra is ruled by Venus, beauty, charm, sensuality. They share that with Virgo. It's interesting that I want to say this. The very first card, the very sixth card, the equal and opposite. It's like Libras, if you were paying attention, maybe during your Aries season next year, take it how it resonates. I don't know. This reading could be for 12 months. This reading could be for 1 month. This reading could be for a week. This reading could be for a day. I don't know. I'm not you. Take it how it resonates. But overall, Libra, the position here, the relationships and the reflections, it comes out as the Ten of Pentacles. So Ten of Pentacles energy talks to like legacy, completion, more so legacy, but it is a completion being a 10. It's also a collective, potentially a collective shared experience in the reflection position. So it could be inside of your relationship. This is literally, you may be meeting somebody who brings balance to your reality. You may be meeting somebody who urges you to dig a little bit deeper and to find your limitations and move beyond them. With the light code coming out as beyond limitation. Be a tall poppy. Set new bars for what is possible. I'll just let you have a look at this card here so that you get the light download. You can pause it if you like, whatever you need to do. Card number 37 is the last card of fire. Wow, again, fire and air, with this being earth, fire and air. The only thing that's missing water, and this picture gives water. Wow. Okay, so maybe by 7 o'clock, however you're taking this, by the 7th house integration and lesson is that you must remember that there is a time to laugh, there is a time to work, there is a time to cry, there is a time to heal. I don't know why those words came out in that order, but yeah. So you're digging deep. You're digging deep into relationships, seeing what relationships resonate with you, seeing what reflections are coming back. You're paying more attention to the attunement of reality. You're seeing vibrations more. Maybe you're actually starting to see auras. I don't know. The relationships overall, though, are starting to bring you a very, 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 very strong feeling within the 8 o'clock Scorpio. Transformation and power. This is a Page of Cups. Now, Page of Cups energy for me, the way that I read it, it can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It can be talking to you, nurturing something, feeling something, transforming through something, emotionally actually developing introspection, transcendence, something between the fixed, the cardinal, and the mutable energy. Somewhere between all of those speeds, and suddenly I want to put mutable right in the middle. Because I feel like mutables can be like a spectrum of either fixed or cardinal energy. It's like a Geiger is going off. I don't know. Woo! There really are people like this in the world. What did I miss? So this, if what I just said doesn't resonate with for you, maybe there is going to be a messenger. Archangel Gabriel did come out in the pre-pull for this reading, so maybe Gabriel's bringing you a message of transformation and power. Maybe they're going to help you manage your way through that. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Gabriel. They're going to show you the way that you need to move forward. They're going to allow you to find your emotion, find your Ace of Cups there, Chariot there. Find what moves you. Find what will heal you. Find what will actually restore you. There's no need for you to be separate from Source anymore. You have the potential to be everything that anybody else has been. You have everything inside of you that's telling you to do, telling you to express, telling you to laugh, speak, interact, connect. All of these things are for you. If not, they're your ancestors pleading for you to do the action, allowing yourself and the full collective experience to experience what it needs to move forward. Moving on to the Pentacle lessons, being the fourth lesson for the Arcana, which would be a Page of Pentacles, which, funnily enough, Sagittarius, 9 o'clock, expansion, belief. I commit to what is true. Got the Page of Pentacles coming out here. Like, literally, you wanted to elevate from the Page of Cups to the Page of Pentacles. This could be Archangel Uriel, the way that I interpret. Archangel Uriel, you can chuck that into Google and figure it out for yourself. But it could be potentially another messenger, another angelic messenger that brings you messages of Earth, brings you lessons of Earth. If not, it could be Capricorn, what goes next? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Mastery, stability, refinement, right? Like, you take what resonates, you leave what doesn't. It's your world now. By this point in the wheel, we're almost at the fourth quarter. Like, at the third quarter of the game, at the third quarter of this reading, you're somebody who has mastered 2 page lessons or is interacting constantly with 2 or more angels. And it brings me to the Capricorn, 10 o'clock, career and reputation. Big reputation, big reputation. I get the moon. Talking to the moon. How did I go? How did I do? The moon talks about unconscious patterns or behaviors, maybe being brought to light. This the way that I interpret this, though, is we go through the major arcana. You begin with the Fool, and the Fool did appear just before these external 12s, which is why I'll talk about it. The tempo of the Fool is almost cardinal by nature. It wants to begin, it wants to start. Said you want to be starting something, you got to be starting something. Too high to get over, yeah, yeah. Too low to go under, yeah, yeah. You're stuck in the middle, yeah, yeah. The pain is thunder. Shout out to Michael Jackson. King of Pop. The moon comes out with a clear and open mind. Expansion beyond the limited mind. Holy fuck. Like, this is mid-air energy. This is like innovation plus. And Aquarius did come out before. Like, this is full on Aquarius energy. This is even like Uranus energy. Like, by the beginning of your fourth quarter, the Capricorn quarter, the beginning of your fourth quarter, where you should be fully integrated within, and you have, right? The game is over. Like, you see through the illusions. No one's able to trick you. No one's able to show off in front of, like, literally, you're playing a game. Like, I don't know. Have you been playing chess? Have you been playing checkers? Was somebody playing snakes and ladders or noughts and crosses while we were freaking playing chess, or we were debating esotericism? Like, who knows? Who knows? G'day everybody who's walking in chat. Read the pins and the comments and the description and the page description and all of the good shit, and yeah, I will catch you at the end of the 20-second card. Capricorns, back to you. Something has awoken inside of your unconscious. Maybe there's something happening inside of your workplace. Capricorns, take it how it resonates. There's a shift. There's an energetic shift. It feels more, it doesn't feel static at all. It feels more solid. The way the energy is shifting to, like, Daddy Saturn literally is leaving Pisces, people. And he's going into Aries. Like, what a time to be alive! Chris Corsini, thank you. Chris Corsini. He's an Instagrammer. I don't know if he's on YouTube, but I'll have to check that out. The next card, Aquarius, community and purpose. Now, it's absolutely hilarious that expansion is coming out. I would say that this is Aries energy. And I have got to use the bathroom. What do I do? Ah! The mosquitoes are gonna get me! I will be right back. Theosaurus is awake. Theosaurus is awake. And it's time for more coffee. All right. So, started with Capricorn and the moon, career. You've had a breakthrough, is what I want to say. You've had an emotional breakthrough, an emotional release. This came out in the pre-reading. You're somebody, I'm talking to somebody who has naturally embodied by means of cycle or process. You now naturally embody the lesson of the moon. And you have a clear mind now exactly where your career is going to go. I could be talking to somebody who's about to start a side hustle. If you're about to start a YouTube, do it slowly. Do it at your own pace. Oh, I gotta give you foods. Yeah, foods for Theo. Good boy. You're my hungry boy, aren't you? You're my beautiful little Theophis. Yeah? I love you. I just love you. Yes. You have a clear mind. You have a clear heart. You're somebody who is literally using the energy of Saturn. Wow, collective. You're using the energy of Saturn as it should be used. You're not like embodying the lesson of the devil per se, but you're definitely in control of your reality. You're in control of your mind. You've just taken hold. I don't know, the energy shifted in this last quarter. It's like you know who you are. I'm talking to a collective of maybe light workers, obviously. But the feeling here, because it moves into the Three of Wands, I can feel the expansive nature of your work. I can feel that you've discovered your purpose within the collective field. You have brought light, you have anchored light into your experience, your full experience. Wow. You've expanded in, like you've really grown into your own energetic field. You're somebody who has recognized the potential of the collective field that you're a part of, and you're somebody who is now just happily like jumping to the next moment. And do you know what? To wrap this up on the outside, before I read the 22nd card after this one, at 12 o'clock, Pisces, subconscious and surrender. This is the 10 of Cups. The way that I read the minor arcana, excuse me, but for confirmation, yo, if you're resonating with this, not in the chat, but as a comment, do me the favor, leave a comment. Yo, this reading, fire, whatever. Leave me a comment to let me know. Also, if you can do me the favor of hitting the share button and just hitting the copy link, that would be great. If you're willing, you can leave a subscription to catch me more. I'll be trying to go live every day, but yeah, not something I'm going to hold myself strictly to. But I'll go on to the end of this reading. 10 of Cups talks to harmony. So the subconscious and surrender. By you being willing to participate with the experience, by you getting into like the Neptune feeling, getting into the Saturn leaving Pisces feeling, it's the energy of knowing when to close the cycle, knowing when to close the door, knowing when it's energetically right for you to do what you need to do for yourself, knowing that there's no right or wrong way to achieve a life. The best way to achieve a life is to live it truthfully, to live it honestly, to live it wholly, to live it fully, I want to say. And that connects back to close the loop to justice. That brings us back to the very beginning. That's how and why you become. You find internal harmony, you find the expansion points that you want to take within your collective experience, and then you actually put a lot of work into making your mind manifest, making your experience exactly what you're wanting your experience to be. And so, the 22nd card for this reading, plus, to finalize, because you know me, a last card from the Light Codex, Light Code Apothecary by Easy Ivy, and the very last card is Death. Transformation. Scorpio, if you need to make it make sense. And it comes out with the 5 pillars. Balance and harmony. Fundamentals of source reality. So this card here embodies earth, air, fire, water, ether. This card here tells me that this reading was genuinely for people who have mastered themselves, who have integrated messages of a high quality, of a high caliber. You're people who have done the shadow work. You've gone through a journey here on the outside to get to rebirth energy. I will say hi in a second. you've gone through a process of internal work. The internal work started with integration. You needed to understand what was going on, maybe work on a heartache, heartbreak, something that provoked you to have a look at where your emotions were being triggered potentially on the external. So you had to look at on the internal what was actually triggering. Whoa, you took some time to rest. You took some time to explore, to get high, to get a different perspective, and then you moved on to the Six of Swords. You transited towards more like CBT, maybe more like present kind of energy. You moved towards breathing a little bit more, smelling the roses, watching the birds. I don't know, entertaining yourself with the moments of life comes through there. Finally moving into the Chariot, where you discovered your direction. You're connected to quantum chi by the card that came out. Any blockages that are inside of your life on the internal are now removed. Obviously, you are the discerner of your own life, your own world, your own reality. So you bring about the experiences that you want to. The emotion and willpower came out as Ace of Cups. Talks emotional mastery. The way that you're choosing to express yourself on the outside towards others is by being in control of your emotions. That's freaking awesome. Moving from there, you can see through illusions. We did a third eye chakra opening moment with the King of Swords. That's where the truth was. I did see the King of Swords. It was in this reading. Damn. The King of Wands was at the bottom. Damn. That's awesome. From there, so we did that third eye activation because it was a truth, it was a king, it was a Libra moment, and justice also came out, which is just freaking awesome. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go back and write down a bunch of notes on what was common and prevalent in this reading. But yeah, from there, like I said, we moved to the King of Wands. This is where you're starting to just take command. You're shifting through sabotage moments like it's nothing. Shapeshift energy came through there. Reflection mirror, you're seeing through illusions fully. And the last card for the internal was meditate with the Fool. Slow down, start again. Slow down, start again. Slow down, start again. And yeah, that was the internal 9. Then we got to the external story. I'm about to say hello. At the very beginning, the first card, the Becoming, Justice. You embody the truth. You're somebody who walks the walk, talks the talk. Knight of Swords coming out next. Mutable energy. You could be a hard practicer or a hard receiver. Who knows? You could be assertive or receptive. Feminine, masculine energy there. Divine or not. Moving towards satisfaction. You're communicating how to satisfy yourself, how to satisfy the world, how to satisfy the quantum field, so that you can continue to work through karma, shift through karma at a pace that's comfortable for you, and then moving forward, you pursue the things that you want to pursue. After doing some emotional grounding, after doing some work, shadow work, doing some light work, integrating, allowing your ancestors to speak through you, speak for you, speak as you, that's where you move then into like this protected space where you're really able to just look out for yourself, bring compassion to your own experience, dig deep, and find the legacy that you're wanting to leave behind. Obviously, you are going to leave behind a legacy because not only do you have the Page of Cups, so a messenger, maybe you're going to be an emotional messenger, a messenger of Gabriel, maybe you're going to be a messenger of Uriel, Earth messenger, somebody who's sharing the messages that you've learned. That's how you're going to build your legacy, by sharing from the emotional depth that you've got, shallows that you've got, and also your material, your aspects that you're actually willing to share, show, and express to the world. That moves you into this fully conscious, unconscious state. So you move into a place where you've got a clear heart, a clear mind. Your unconsciousness is becoming conscious. You see the way out. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. And you have become, by this point, you have become somebody who totally expands and harmonizes as they go through. Very much tying in that cycle with starting it again, being justice. That's how it all balances out. So that was the reading in a quick rundown. It breaks down to the final card being the Death card. So transformation, Scorpio energy comes through with the pillars. And the last thing that I wanted to do was read the actual pillars from the book. It is the second last card. Oh, why yeah, Coco Jumbo, oh, why yeah, oh. Pick me up, put me down, put my feet back on the ground, put me up, take my heart and make me happy. All right. Spirit, keep me focused. Balance and harmony, fundamentals of source reality, message. This card represents the balance of the 5 elements, the attributes they hold, and how they synthesize to create everything that makes up our natural and physical world. Many philosophers and scientists across the globe and throughout the ages have classified the building blocks of the universe in the same 5 elements. Life itself, both the outer world and the inner workings of our energy and psyche can be understood through the interaction of the 5 elements and their inherent qualities. There are fundamental aspects of existence. Each one holds the power for renewal, destruction, and for life on Earth to exist. All are necessary. Aligning with nature. If we are to move forward collectively on this beautiful blue-green planet, we need to align ourselves more harmoniously with nature. It might sometimes seem overwhelming to consider what we can do to bring more harmony and balance. Yet this card reminds us that we can return to the simpler, fundamental constituent parts. The elements are energetic forces in their own right, and you can call upon them and learn to work with each one independently. A little Easter egg. Why do I call on the 5 angels that I call on? Anyway, write it in chat if you know. But does the quarters mean anything to you? Does the directions mean anything to you? The elements are yep. We are being shown that the wisdom for the new ways is in the earth. Those who have worked harmoniously with nature's forces for thousands of years understand and align with these codes. We can be inspired by our indigenous kin. They hold secrets to bringing in harmonious new earth paradigm that is not just sustainable but actively generates life force. Elemental allies. This card is a reminder that we can work with each of the 5 elements and call them to help with both our outer world and inner microcosm that is us. The elements can teach us how to show up in the world, including how to come back to balance within ourselves. Our inner macrocosm affects the outer macrocosm in a variety of ways, including how we are with others, how we are in our environments, and the bigger picture of our actions and their impacts. We are portals for the golden age, the emissaries for what we know is possible when we become a shining example of the change we wish to see. The elemental forces that can be our helpful guiding allies. Notice that each card in this deck is adorned with one of our elemental allies. The deck is divided up into 5 elements, not dissimilar to the archetypes in traditional tarot decks. These elements relate to the physical world and also our internal workings. They highlight different ways to come back to our soul essence, our center, to return to balance by inviting their energies to be allies through both challenges and epiphanies of our mission. Holy moly, there is so much information on this one card. Do I just keep going? Hello, everybody who's come into chat. I will say a deeper hello to everybody by name once I come back to the chat. But yeah, do I keep going? There's so much information. There's at least 3 more pages. If someone says no, I'll stop. Call to action. The energies of this oracle deck ask you to do something that will directly benefit the earth. Go to a place that is special and cleanse it of litter. Oh, that's awesome! Make a fun day of it. Invite your friends. Make a pact with yourself to try and use as little plastic as possible. Have awareness of your energy expenditure. Fix something rather than buy a new one. Take the bus or bike when you can, or at least car share as much as possible. Grow veggies. If you don't have a garden, make a vertical garden. Go paperless where possible. If you need to print, reduce the font size and print on both sides. Arrange clothing swaps. If you have something you no longer want, gift it to a thrift store. Get creative with all the ways you can make your global footprint a little bit smaller. You might be surprised at how little effort or money it takes and how it affects your life and all your sense of personal and divine responsibility. Bring yourself back to balance. If you drew a card with the desire to help find equilibrium, you are encouraged to take yourself to a place, ideally in nature, but it could be in your home or garden, where you can experience all 5 of the elements. An example could be a visit to the ocean. There you have the ocean, water, sand, rocks, or cliffs are earth, the ocean breeze is air, and the sparkling sun is fire. Though you could have a candle for fire if it feels more relevant. If not, to do this, you can do the visualization meditation version of the elemental honoring below. When you have welcomed all the elements, you can set your intention for finding peace and balance within yourself. Wow. Create an altar. A great way to honor the 5 elements and to create a sacred space in your home is to set up an altar for air, candle for fire. Oh, incense for air, a candle for fire, where you can place something symbolic of each element. Incense for air, candle for fire, a plant, flowers, or salt for earth, a small bowl of water for water. For ether, you can use a crystal or something that represents space or spirit for you. Your altar can be the sacred space in your home, the place where you set your intentions, give thanks, and are reminded every day of the magic and wonder of this existence. You can also add other sacred objects such as pictures and statues that are inspiring to you. An altar is also a lovely place to keep oracle cards. Absolutely. Displaying a new one each day, remembering to keep your altar clean and fresh, as it is a place for honoring and sacredness. Wow. These cards, bro, these cards are like a download and a half. If I can tell you to buy anything from my channel, I will tell you to buy this. I'm not affiliated with her. I don't have any idea about affiliate codes or anything like that. I'm very new to the YouTube journey still, and I'm still learning a lot. But yeah. So then we go on to opening the circle, and then this is where it gets a little bit more witchy. So maybe I'll just come back to this at the end, if you remind me, and yeah, we can read the last 2 pages together. Spirit. What a message. All right. Hello to everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, let me first and foremost say hello to Lilith. Beautiful Lilith. How are you? It was good to catch up with you via emails while I was enjoying my holiday. If you're still here, hello, how are you? It's a pleasure to see you online again. Butterflies free. Hello, how you doing? How you feeling? What's your vibe? What's going on? Ooh, we passed 2 hours and 22 minutes and 22 seconds together. Greetings to Wensley, Jean-Baptiste, if I caught the JN correctly. Just chilling. Vibe. I just took a toke of my smoke before, so I'm also just chilling. Which is why that last part of the download was like a recap, because I do a bit of a spiritual thing when I toke my smoke, and I use all of the elements. So the device I have is filled with water, and I use fire to light it. The mixture that I smoke is my earth element, and the air that I breathe is that. And then the spirit that is released through that little ritual for myself then connects me with my ancestors. It's a personal journey to connect. But yeah, everybody has their own rituals to connect with respect to their ancestors and everything. So yeah. Sophia, YouTube channel. Hello, sweetheart. You were very excited to say hello, and I'm so sorry that I didn't say hello to you by name. It's a pleasure to meet you. Nice to see you. I hope that you've enjoyed yourself while you've been here. Thank you to Lilith. I did have a good time. And you didn't ask that, but Theo's doing well. He's actually playing just underneath me. Theo! Theo! I've put more data on my phone in terms of video data of cat videos than I have of tarot content lately. So I've been figuring out how to stop taking so many Theo videos to keep doing tarot videos. But anyway. And it feels like summer. Let me scroll back up to see if I've missed anybody. Butterfly effect 333 has a connection with Uranus. Their Capricorn sun is conjunct with Uranus. Now, I'm not fully into the astrologies properly enough yet, but I'm getting there. I'm learning. If you know more, and if you've got a channel, if you're starting a channel, I'm gonna have a quick cheeky look. You do have a channel. You got 2 subscribers, but there's no content and there's no description. Oh, there was something there. Anyway, if you want to do some astrology shit, I'm looking for people to follow us astrology shit. Like, I think that we need to start encouraging each other to start doing more show and tell. I don't know if that's an Australian thing, but in prep and primary school, I do remember that there was this moment that everybody got up in front of the class and they shared whatever happened to them during the break. So after the 2-week holidays between terms and semesters, we would come back and we would do a show and tell. And if anybody had any exciting news to share and wanted to share something, they would do a show and tell. They get up the front and they share their story. It's like a little me moment. That's what YouTube is. It's literally in the name, YouTube. But anyway, hello to you, Butterfly Effect. I think that just flowed from Sophia YouTube channel. Earth Angel, Daughter of God. Hello. How are you? Namaste. A12 Omega retracted their message. Thank you, I guess. I don't know. Thank you, Lilith, for the diamond cutter message. I saw that. I don't know if I deleted it or not, but yeah, I was like, okay. Yeah, anyway, I'm back to... I've said hello to everybody, I think. Team DLZ24? Hey, yeah, there really are people like this, and I'm Santa Monica. Okay, cool. Cool, I'm back up to date. That's awesome. Ta-ta-ta-ta! Let me show you my Theo. I'm a Theo. Where's your my puppy? Where's your my little puppy? Come here. Come here, my puppy. Come on. Come say hello to YouTube. Come say hello to YouTube. Come say hello to YouTube. Come on, sweetie. You said hello already. Where you running away? You don't want to say hello to YouTube. You don't want to say hello to YouTube. Oh, you're doing pinkies. You just ate foods. You're fat. Yeah, he just ate foods. So his belly is ginormous. His belly is ginormousical. And he's running around like a crazy fish because he's got all of the energies. So he's literally running around like a silly thing. But yeah. Thank you, Aryan Sengupta. Hello, Soka. Aryan Sengupta. I don't know what Nasho that is. Oh, okay, I put you down. I put you down, boy. You said hello. Good boy. Good boy. What do you want to play with next? I don't know what you want to play with next. Anyway. My grandfather said my generation relies too much on technology, so I unplugged his life support. Wait, I wasn't ready for it. Okay, Soka said, my grandfather said my generation relies too much on technology, so I unplugged his life support. Inner child loves that. That's the best. Cool. Glad that I didn't pronounce it wrong, because I don't know. I never really... Yeah, no. Yeah. Rezia. That's a name I haven't seen in a minute. How you doing? Oh, where did I put my Vaposaurus Rex? Oh, she tastes like nicotine. Nicotine. Is that Panic at the Disco? Panic at the Disco. 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 Disco, baby. Ladies, leave your men at home. The club is full of fathers and the cup's full grown. All right. How do we do this? Would anybody like a reading? That's so mean. At least I unplugged Grandma's life support to charge. Lilith, we're having an inner child moment. Relax, it's all right. We're having a laugh moment. Why so serious? Circa started us off with a joke. It was awesome. Rezia, you'd like a reading? No dramas. Okay. Full Rezias. That's good. Let's draw this. Lilith too. Tell me things. Why did tell me things make me laugh so much? Alright, Rezia, I see that there's security, potentially restriction, don't know, grain of salt. The three cards coming out for you are the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords talks to discernment. The King of Swords talks to the truth. They're combined, the full aspect of the minor arcana. They embody all of the divine feminine, divine masculine. These could be the energies that you're in and you're moving towards, because I've got the Two of Pentacles as your bottom card. This card here talks to balance, Capricorn energy. Maybe it's time for you to balance between expressing your truth and discerning through the truth. Whatever it is that's going on for you, I'm going to reference the card that came out with the King of Swords on the inside. That was the King of Swords there on the inside. This was the 8th card. And it came out with a affirmation that I read out as well. So give me a couple days to get the timestamps in and save this video, and you can come back to it and watch back from your timestamp. Hopefully we'll remember to put number 8, fingers crossed. But yeah, Rezia, that was your reading. Thank you so much for sharing your energy and sharing this space with me. We're celebrating 1 year together, so congratulations to you. You're a Capricorn. So interesting. I don't know. I would tell people to rewind back to the beginning of the video, and just watch the first 9 cards. But you just ask for a reading, chat for a little while, get to know me as a reader. Like, I've been on YouTube for a year. I didn't commit to an everyday thing, but I've been on YouTube for a year, and I've done at least a month of really hard work. Or 3 weeks maybe. And so I've got a bunch of playlists. You can actually have a look at the playlist yourself. Just go to my channel, navigate from there. And if sometimes a reading doesn't resonate with you, then let's chill as. You can watch another video and see if that resonates with you, and then that's it. Like, but yeah, after the 22 card reading, that's where typically I'll hang out with everybody, chat with chat, fill everyone in on where I've been and what I've been doing, and then, yeah, catch you on the next one kind of thing. Like, yeah. So, literally, the way that you get a reading is just by participating meaningfully. If I sense troll energy, I can't be bothered, if I'm honest. Like, it's not really worth my time and energy. It's more of an observation check-in point for me to recognize, okay, maybe this is what I looked like once upon a time when I was a participant on YouTube before I became a YouTuber. There's a different energy. As a viewer, it's very different. I've spent 12 years as a viewer on YouTube with an account on YouTube. And so my algorithm is quite developed. And I've spent 1 year as a YouTuber on YouTube. And so, what am I saying with all of this? I can see that since this live feature came out, it's given people, viewers, more of an opportunity to interact with the person behind the screen and get to know them. But yeah, pretty much you want to get to know me as a reader because I'm going to read your energy, and you want to get to know me to know what kind of energy I am in as well. Like, why did I just think I saw smoke? I think I just saw an orb. I think I saw smoke. No. I thought I saw an orb. Never mind. And so, YouTube is evolving. YouTube is growing. I don't know what I've done there, but now you can see so much more. How did I do that? How on earth did I do that now? Ah, that's so annoying. Anyway, it was behind the camera. Doesn't matter. I shouldn't talk about that anyway. Doesn't matter. Disregard. That's outside of my comfort zone to talk on YouTube yet. I'm not ready to be that outside of my shell. There are still some bits and pieces of myself that I like to keep private for me and mine. Right, I think Lilith wanted a reading, so I will give Lilith a reading next. And I can't remember who was next after Lilith, but yeah. Yep. Amethyst might be important for you. Crown chakra might be important for you. Lilith, I'm using my Crystal Magic Tarot for you. Bottom of the deck before I start is the Wheel of Fortune. Are you ready to shift gears? Are you ready to elevate? For her highest good, please, Spirit. Now that you've got it, what you could do about it? Now that you've got it, what you could do about it? Fergie might be important to you. Far out. We've already got the 10 of Cups wanting to pop out. So does this. 5 of Wands. Conflict or competition. Yeah, that was the pull. Is harmony past, present, or future? Woo! Eight of Cups, bottom of the deck. So the undertone of the reading could be Dreams can come true as long as I am here with you. You know you got to have them. You know you got to be strong. If you are what you say you are. This is Aquarius energy here. Did actually come out in the pre-pull, Lilith. The way that you might be being perceived or your attitude. You're innovative right now, you've got a strong sense of originality, and you are literally giving shock value. The moon also came out in the collective reading. You've renewed your unconscious. You've renewed your unconscious strength. You've done some balancing work, maybe you've done some shadow work, but you've found an internal strength. You've been able to integrate messages of light and dark with the star and the moon coming out. You've balanced the energies really with this card confirming strength, truly. And you've become somewhat of a compassionate queen. You've become somebody who's able to see the way out, see the way through. You see the way. This is why, as an overall feeling, the overtone that I'm getting for you, Lilith, is harmony. You've done some hard work. I can feel the hard work. So you've done the hard work. You've found what is important to you. Whew. Yeah, both cards are sick. Do you see what I see? It's like you're learning to trust the process more. You're giving yourself an opportunity. Maybe you've actually put down some generational work, some generational healing, and you're reaping the harvest of that work. This will allow your ancestors to encourage you to follow your pursuits, your dreams. Having fulfilled the work that could have been done in previous lifetimes, you can fulfill your own dreams and ambitions by bringing your own balance, by bringing your own joy to the equation. Yeah. Lilith, that was your reading. Andy? Andy's? No problemo, amiga. Andy, once I have memberships, the best way you can pay me, Andy, is by leaving me a subscription. Once I get to 1,000 subscriptions, I think then I get to do memberships, or it's with my view time. I don't know. I really don't understand what the different tiers are for. Anyway, I'm a work in progress. No dramas, no dramas. Let's go. Andy Ice. You're as cold as ice. You're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. So don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? Andy! The Star and the Magician. Renewed willpower. Ice, ice, baby. Vanilla ice. Ice, ice, baby. Dude, that's a... My ADHD in my head... I don't know if you've heard of thought stacking, but when you use your ADHD and your anxiety training that your psychologists give you, you can actually make these deficits work for you. So creatively, I turn my head into like this little jukebox karaoke machine, and then it's just like whoop, 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 whoop. Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control. Let's go. Yeah, yeah. I don't like your little games, the role you made me play, the fool. No, I don't like you. But I got harder, I got smarter in the nick of time. I mean, I rose up all the dead, I do it all the time. I got a list of names and yours is in. And then sometimes I just get locked on. Pop, lock, and drop it. Okay. Download complete. Lilith, thank you for your energy. Thank you for letting me read your energy. Thank you for hanging out and interacting with this post, with this reading. You and everybody who have come through today could have been anywhere in the world. Literally anywhere, anywhere, anywhere. You could even be anywhere in the world. You could be in India. You could be in Chile. You could be in the Philippines. You could be in España. You could be somewhere in the Mediterranean. Oh, jealous. Not really. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for myself to get there one day too. You could be somewhere in the Americas, the Great 52. I think that's right. Use literally, like, YouTube is a weird, wild, wonderful experience, okay? And the more people that do it, the more people that enjoy this, it's like, bing, we all win together. We're all in this together. I'm at Melburnia. I am in the Great Victoria. Oh, are you okay, little one? You sneezed. Bless you. I bless you. That's what it was, Jar of Hearts. You're gonna catch a cold. I love that song, bro. Vibes, 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 vibes. I think I should have one more coffee. What do you think? Does anybody want a reading? Just ask. If I've missed anything, I'm trying to just stay current with I'm trying to just stay current with chat. So if I miss you, I'm really sorry. But yeah, sick. Ariane, awesome. Let's do this. I'm just vaping nicotine and I'm sipping on caffeine. Give me a sec, Andy. You're gonna go right after Ariane Gupta, Jen Gupta. Please let there be coffee. Yeah, still got coffee. All right, everything's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. All right, Ariane, if you could please put your star sign in chat. It can be your sun, your ascending, or your north node. And then, Andy, I will ask you the same question in a minute once I finish Ariane's reading. My coffee has been stirred. I'm going to add my soy milk, and then I will be right with you all again. Little Theodorus. Little. Meow. Wow, wow. Iced coffee at this point. The coffee pot has gone cold. All right. You don't know what your star sign is? Okie dokie. Do you know what month you were born in, the year? And what day? Out of curiosity. December 9. Sagittarius. You're a late Sagittarius, a December Sagittarius. So, have you been feeling the shift in the energy, my friend? Because we just passed through the 12-12 portal. We have passed through the Sagittarius full moon, new moon. We've also already put, like, we've literally gone through so many. We've literally just come out of, like, eclipse season. Like, I have 4 Sagittarius in my chart, so my energy has been For you, for your reading, I think I'll just use the beginner tarot. Whew. Okay, so there is, so maybe, I don't know, do I change terminology here? Do you have an understanding of yoga, maybe? Big boy, get a job. Kuzano. Thank you for your interruption. You can leave. This is my job. Thank you for giving me more content. Shall we continue? Somebody clip that for me. Like, yo. I've also fully warned people, like, I'm going to be here for 12 years. I'm collecting my content where I can, and then I'll eventually have enough to shove into a video in memorandum of the troll energy that appears online and my thoughts about it. But yeah, sorry. Aryan Sengupta. Let's go. Sagittarius energy. Messages for his highest good. Their highest good. What is a potential message they need to know in the here and now? Ooh, that's good energy. Okay, so bottom of the deck, I'm seeing the Page of Swords. So I'll try and say this in the way that I feel it. This could be talking about Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So this could be talking about Venus and how it talks to beauty, charm, and sensuality. It could be talking about Mercury, how it talks to communication skills, intellect, and cleverness. Or it could be talking about Gemini. Oh, hold on. That was Gemini. Or it could be talking about Aquarius, which is Uranus. Originality, innovation, and shock value. Now, this entire reading was prefaced by me pulling a few runes, and the runes that came out were Aquarius. So maybe this entire reading is for you to go through to try and figure out if it's for you or not. But yeah, there are plenty of YouTubers on YouTube. So if you find somebody that's able to teach you the way that you need to learn, fantastic. If it's me for a little while, cool. If it's me for a long time, no dramas. Happy to have you hang out here and happy to see you anywhere else that I see you on the internet, right? It's a big place. Now, I get a lot of pentacle energy coming out with your reading. I don't know if this is resonating with you so far, Ariane, but I'll continue. I'm seeing that you've potentially been looking for work or have been mastering something. Ooh. This has brought you to a stage where you've discovered some kind of material world truth. So you've ascended to some new level. You've had a Kundalini awakening. Your solar plexus might be having some kind of activation, or your throat chakra might be having some kind of activation. I will say that within this reading, on the 7th card, sorry, we did do a somewhat throat chakra opening activation. So yeah, that happened there. It speaks, like, the way that I feel the Three of Pentacles, it's like you're about to start something. So maybe you have been looking for work and then you're about to start working. As long as you appear in your highest form, in your readiest form, if you stay prepared, you don't need to get prepared kind of energy. You've been doing the work of getting yourself to be ready to be doing whatever it is that you'll be doing. So whether it looks like you've been studying, whether it looks like you've been learning what you need to learn so that you can elevate to this next thing, you actually do. I see. In your future, now I'm not a fortune teller, I'm just telling you what the energy looks like with one of a tarot card. So you take what resonates and leave what doesn't. The sort of future energy or the sort of outcome for you, having processed through the mastery and the collaboration card, you actually asking for help where you need to and you connecting where you want to. This moves you into progress. The energy of your future is telling me that you're moving towards progress. Whether that looks like you're going to be progressing towards a relationship, towards a job, towards a holiday, like, progress is what I see in your future energy. But it comes on the back of you being willing to ask for help when you need it and you being willing to actually master yourself where you can. Because When you have internal mastery of yourself, that's really where the last card is really looking at me. That's where you have these 5 pillars. And I did begin to read this, and I did say I'd read the rest of it at the end of the stream. So, yeah. Aryan Singupta, that was your reading. Thank you so much for connecting with this message of all the messages that you could have connected with. Like you connected in the here and now. Cheers for hanging out. My messages, really, the messages that I speak are for you to assign meaning to them. You to take it to your spiritual closet, to your spiritual team, to your ancestors, whatever it looks like, and to do the work yourself. Like, I should just be something that you can use for confirmations. And, yeah, to confirm things. And not like from a place of confirmation bias, but spirit-led, you know? Anyway, that was you, Aryan Gupta. Thank you so much for hanging out. Woo! We just crossed the 3-hour threshold. All right, Andy, I think you were a Leo. I'm gonna use this one. Monkeys on crack. Bye. Let's do this. Oh, let's get ready to rumble. Sigh. Hashtag sigh. Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, Divine Mother, messages for Andy's highest good. He is a Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Talk to me, Leo. Messages for one of your disciples, one of your students. Ooh, the world wanted to say hello there. That could talk to a completion. Cycle closed came to my head. Cycle closed. Cycle breaker. Breaker of chains. Do you work in the community? Are you a corrections, protections worker? 3 of Swords with Temperance. So you bring balance to situations where people... Yeah. Government. What's with this 3 of Swords? Was there a heartache? Has there been a breakthrough for you recently? One way or another, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you one way, one day, maybe next week. Talk about, yeah. Okay, so if this is to be the past energy, if this is to be the message coming through from the past, the 3 of Swords can be Cardinal Air, Libra energy. Now, you said you're a Leo. Leo is not really that close to Libra. You're 2 spots away. Goes fixed, mutable, cardinal. It's like it's not the energy of heartbreak. It's like, three, 33. The Empress talks to creation. Heartbreaks and promises, I've had more than my share. I'm tired of giving you love and getting nowhere. Oh God, all I really need is somebody who really cares. So there's with the Empress, it's like you move from this is might sound weird, so just take what resonates. You have first tier energy. You have tier 1 energy. Your planet is the sun. Your planet is the star. It features twice inside of the major arcana. The star and the sun, they're kind of the same thing, but they're not at all. Your planet is the sun, therefore you have like this radiance, you have this light. And so when I look at this picture, it's like something's being tattooed on your heart, and so there's something that's wanting to be expressed. There's some kind of creativity that you're supposed to be expressing, that you're supposed to be offering your collective experience. Maybe you already are offering it to your collective experience. Could be you being in a place in the here and now where you are in a position more to receive from the universe. $33, that's an odd number. This year was a slow year, being a year of the snake. How does a Leo operate in year of the snake? That's sort of like allowing the game to be brought to you, allowing the hunt to be brought to you, you stalking the year and capturing your victory, capturing what the universe wants to offer you. Like before, earlier in this live, somebody came through and they were like, am I going to get a job or whatever? And I was like, yes, you are, if you've got the experience and you've applied for the job. Like, and it's that. It's like you're in a completely different energy. You're just like, it's like a cash register. Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. It's like manifested. And it's because you're being patient. It's you're allowing the hunt to come to you. You're allowing the universe to bring you the offering. What is the universe offering you? Movement. Direction. Alignment. Potentially emotional stability. So you go from like Libra to Cancer. So this is sort of a backwards turn, but maybe you go all the way through. So you go you go through nearly a full revolution. That's what sort of prompted this 3 energy. And then you're very quickly going to be pushed wants to come out there, into Chariot energy. 7 of major arcana, I say sometimes. Woo! Wherever your energy is moving you, however the universe is propping you, poising you, setting you up to win, let it. As soon as Saturn ditches Pisces and moves into Aries, that's cardinal fire. Start the thing that you want to start in the direction that you want to go in, because you're going to have an amazing year. So Chariot energy is like you mastering your own ego, you being aware of the parts of you that create your light and dark aspects. Envision yourself, your whole life, as the yin and yang symbol. You have an equal part of light and dark inside of you. Not dark like demons, like dark like unobserved, untapped, unlimited potential within you that you can take hold of. And now the thing that makes the chariot move is whether or not you embody this egoic sort of state and is like, I'm the master of everything. Like, I am everything. If you have that attitude, the universe is going to be a little bit more like, you can't yet. Like, you're not ready. But then if you have the attitude of like, I am everything and nothing, that's where it's like, okay, you're ready. You took the blue pill. Congratulations. Or the red pill. Which one was the one that made you wake up? I think he took the blue pill again in the 4th movie, so I think it's a red pill. I can't remember. Anyway. That was your reading. I hope it resonates. Bottom of the deck energy for you was the Two of Pentacles. Talks about balance. Could be you balancing out the energy that came through. Obviously, discernment is something that you take on board for yourself. That's your job as part of having your energy being read. You balance out all of the bits and pieces that come out and you only take what resonates. And then, yeah, you are well and truly on your way to manifesting the life of your dreams, so long as you follow your truth. So, yeah. That was your reading, my friend. Nice to meet you. And yeah, absolutely you are enough. Perfect. As long as you're aware of the light and the dark, you will fail or win or learn throughout. And that's the best thing to do. So that's just it. That's true too. You already are. So yeah. Thank you, Andy. Shout out to Perth. I used to live in Northern for a minute, and I also got up to Wheat Sheaf, I think. Anyway. Kia ora to New Zealand. DD Toner 93. How's it going? I do love the Kiwi people. I don't know why. They've always had a special place in my heart. They vibe family to me. That's all. Like, they vibe family fully. Like, anyway. This was all quite relevant. Well, well, I have said throughout, like, I do take this seriously. I try and connect with spirit as much as I can, just to make sure that you're delivering, you're getting delivered messages that are for your highest good and for the highest good of your collective too. Because I appreciate that we are all inside of a quantum field interacting with 11 other energies or our shadow selves if we're not ready to be ourselves. And yeah, so I have a bunch of different philosophies and thoughts, and yeah, for now I'm doing tarot readings. So if anyone that's been hanging out for a minute, if you caught some of the previous reading, the 22 card reading, I'd love to give you a reading. But if not, at 3 hours and 12 minutes, 10:21 p.m. I don't really do love readings. Can't. Thank you, Andy. I need to check if I missed anything. Thank you to Aria. Excuse me. I missed you. Oh, freak. I thought I did you, Lilith. I literally think I did you second. After the first one. And then I used the crystal magic. No, you did not like that. What? I swear I did. I swear I read you. Anyone else that was here throughout? You did. I didn't mean it like that. Ah, I miss you. Oh, gosh. My ADHD sometimes just goes full literal and I can't read things. Especially when it's like, what did I do? What did I miss? What did I do? Ah! All right, DD Toner 93. Are you here still? If you are, could you please drop your sun sign or tell me what you're dropping, by the way, like your sun sign, your north node, or whatever you'd like me to read, whatever sign it is, whatever position placement thing. If you know your astrology, you're Leo too. Too easy. Leo's coming through tonight. That's interesting because the Leo card was like defense, protection. So yeah, maybe this is the right space for you guys to get your message because you're protected. In the here and now, Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, Divine Mother, I ask that you call in all the people that should be here and disconnect this space from anybody who should not be here. Everybody should use their own discernment. Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, Metatron, I call you to be present here and now in the four corners and as above, so below. Metatron, this space, this field is completely dedicated to the highest good of all. Wow. My grandmother had a near-death experience, actually. I don't know if it counts if I had one where I was in an incubator for nearly 4 weeks. I came out yellow. All right, I'm doing a reading for DD Toner. She's a Leo. I believe they are a Leo. Hello. It's me. I'm in California dreaming about who we used to be when we were younger and free. Dude, that is too many cards. That is way too many cards. 7. Okay. 77 might be important for you. Air and fire. Thank you, Spirit. Falling to the floor. I have the Hanged Man coming out with the Four of Swords. So Hanged Man talks to perspective. This is like a turning point. This is a pivot point. This is a Selah moment. DD Toner. Do you have a spirituality or a belief that you put a lot of energy into? This is like you being somebody who speaks truth to people, you being somebody who is a light worker as well. Like it's maybe you're an elder within your family and you take your role seriously. Like it's that energy. It's like humility and community inside of this past energy. And it's something that, like, I don't know. I get the energy of like, without being rude or anything or being crass, it's like, bitch, I sleep well at night. Like, it's like, you have no idea how well I sleep at night. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting with these two cards. It's like you sleep well. You've got a clear heart, a clear mind. You're not worried too much about other people's perspectives, other people's ways of doing things, like outside of your family. What? Death was in reverse at the top of the deck. That's transformation energy. Cutting it onto temperance. So maybe you're somebody who is helping people through their awakenings, through their learning their culture, learning the culture. Lover, 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 you don't treat me no good no more. You've been balancing some choices, finding independence, integrating the message, and overall moving in the knowing that Spirit has given you. Oh, you've made a choice to help these people. Wow. And I feel like you're somebody, DD Toner, who is literally walking towards your legacy. You've gotten this shift in perspective. You've allowed yourself to really see everything that you've been doing has somehow made it to the very end of the story, and now it all makes sense. Like you're somebody who has emotional maturity within your experience. You're somebody who actually knows how to set healthy boundaries. You're somebody who is able to breathe through the moment. Your mental limitations are not real. You've emerged beyond even the expectations of people who came before you. You too may have had some kind of Kundalini awakening. And that's what's moving you towards. Thank you for the content. That's what's moving you towards your legacy, DD Toner. Sorry, I didn't mean to check out for a second there, but I need to keep a look on chat so that everybody treats each other with respect. Ain't nobody got time for that, right? We're building legacies over here. Girlfriend, boyfriend, whoever you are. Maybe non-binary. I don't know what your vibe is, what your flavor is, or what's your flavor. Tell me what's your flavor. Ooh. All right. A tree doesn't know that it has the capacity to extend itself far and wide by dropping seeds or fruit, which will be eaten and will be taken and will be carried to far off lands. This is the, I don't know, I'm getting like a sailboat kind of looking. This is the overarching theme of your reading. It's your cards are telling me, your energy is telling me that you're freaking the Empress. That's 2 major arcana. 12 plus 8 is 20, plus 10 is 30, plus 3 is 33. The Trinity might be important to you. Your power of free will might be very important to you. So, DD Toner, in the here and now, I ask that the Heavenly Father, the Divine Mother, and the Holy Spirit gift you yourself and your highest perspective so that you can ground all of the beautiful energy that is inside of your experience so that you can reach it, touch it tangibly within your experience sooner rather than later so that you can continue to grow and developing, helping everybody who comes along your path so that you can sit on your throne and receive everything that you deserve, so that you can receive your crown, your scepter, so that you can rule with a rod of love. Anyway, I hope that you go out and be abundant with everything that you've got. Your energy's freaking awesome. Thank you for sharing it. Thank you for interacting with this space. Yeah, this was a weekly kind of reading, so woo! It's all good. I didn't know that, but this was your last card. 10, 10, 10s across the board. And I really hear like RuPaul's Drag Race or something. It's like 10, 10, 10s across the board. It's like perfect landing, perfect initiation, perfect workup, perfect hold, like perfect. 10, 10, 10. Anyway, that was your reading. Oh, thank you, Spirit, for connecting with me with people all around the world. Around the world, around the world, around the world, around the world. Okie dokie. Zinix likes pizza. I'm going to eat pizza. Woo! I'm gonna have a party. Muovere culo. Muovere culo. Muovere culo. Is that what I did? How come every time she come around my London bridge wanna go down like London? We going down like London. We going down like when I beat the boots on the beat the bun to go on boom. I say get up out my face. She got that. She got that place. How come every time she come around my London bridge wanna go down like London? We going down like London. Oh, you're gonna catch a cold from the ice inside your soul. So don't come back for me. Who do you think you are? No worries though. Energy is fluid. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. I would love it if you left me a subscription, and yeah, let me know when you open your tarot cards, and maybe post some tarot videos of your own, or share some of the light that you come into contact with us over here across the dip. It was awesome meeting you, awesome seeing you, and yeah, I hope you connect again soon. Heavenly Father, Holy Spirit, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Am I all good to go? Is there anybody else who's been hanging out that wants a reading? If you want a reading, just let me know what your favorite card of the first 9 cards was, please. Any of them. There was 18 to choose from. Otherwise, I'll begin my wrap-up in 2 minutes. Dreams can come true as long as I am here with you. You know you got to have them. You know you got to be strong. Open some cards for me. Ooh, I can play another trick. I can make this work. Oh, I don't know if I can make it that They can comment if they are a subscriber. I'm so unfair. It's like I know what I'm doing or something. Oh, no fair, no fair, no fair. Ew, ew, ew. I'm a little bit of la, 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 la. I'm a little bit of Alexis. La, 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 la. God. Say it with me. Delirium. Seven. What does seven mean? Vic. Sorry. You got 13 seconds. Thank you, Metatron. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, for being present in the here and now. I close. That's your lucky number. Okay. I will use that for you then. The message in card number 7 for you. The card that comes out is the King of Swords. Now, Vic, the King of Swords talks about truth. This is somebody who has ascended to quite a high level. They're the master of their own reality. They are somebody who embodies the truth, and the balance of the truth, the balance of the hilt, is equal. It's legendary. Wanted to come through there. You've arrived at this truth by embodying and speaking whatever floats out in terms of emotion, whatever floats out out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. And so with the throat activation that we did in this reading, at the point which I read this card from the book, there was a lot of information within it. And even the very last card, which I'd like to share with you as well, Vic, before I release you from this reading, is the 5 pillars. There are 5 elements within this reality which we can hold on to, which we can manipulate for our own intentions, for our own desires, with the say-so and the direction of spirit. When you connect with Aether, the final element that we can alchemize into our experience, this is when you can begin to have a more integrated earth experience, where you can have a more integrated thought life, emotion life, spiritual life, before all of your chakras are just unlocked by process of nature. And so yeah, Vic, that was your reading. That's it. That's all, folks. The readings for today are over. That is the end of the session. So, at 33 minutes, no drama, Vic, I want to say so long, farewell, Advita, say goodbye. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'll get onto that, Lilith. Happy Yuletide to everyone up north. Merry Christmas to everyone down south and out west. Oh, peaceful Hanukkah to everybody. Peace, love, and light to everybody. Peace and love forever. In this moment, I'm going to do a little bit of spiritual warfare. And I'm going to anchor in some light. So if you don't want to be around for this, you should go away. Divine Mother, Creator, Creation, Heavenly Father, Source of Life, Inspiration. I call upon the above and the below to invoke the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit, through Archangel Gabriel, through Archangel Michael, through Archangel Raphael and Uriel, with Metatron as a stand-in for Aether. I ask that you transmit messages of the highest good in frequencies of light, sound, and experiences for the collective to have. Warnings, yellow flags, red flags, green flags, gut feelings, intuitive hits, intuitive nudges, to know truthfully what is right and wrong for them, for us, who participate in the collective field with honesty, with integrity, and with love and light as our very foundational action point. We pivot between love and light, knowing that those are the only ways that we can step forward, knowing that the only ways that we can continue to integrate the messages coming from the sun, continue to integrate the messages and ground the messages into the earth. A hexagram. The choice for feminine, masculine presentations, as above, so below, as within, so without. Toric fields, clarity, resonance, vibrations. Like a heartbeat. Like the sound of hoofbeats, a company, a party, a direction, a hunt. You're going to feel Ma'at visit you in the next 72 hours. To ascend is your choice, the breakdown of 72. It's up to you to visit or not. The gate will be open for you to pass through or not. You can throw Ma'at, M-A-A-T, ancient Egyptian god, into Google for more information, but she will weigh your heart. And the lighter that you are, the easier that you are able to transit through experiences. Ooh. The easier the experience will continue to morph and move the way that it was supposed to. for you. In this moment, I cancel out any astral blockages. I completely unblock throat chakra. Chakra to strengthen that. Seheki to balance it. Let that spiral out and through the screen to you, through the field. Thank you, Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, I thank you. I thank you for this amazing adventure, for this amazing privilege and opportunity to stand here, to deliver messages coherently, clearly, for people to understand and take away to their spiritual closets, to hold it, to thresh it out, to have a diamond in the rough and know what to do with it, because this is what this experience is for. This is what this field, this earth material field is for. It's for us to explore our consciousness and come to a full unconscious connected understanding so that we can integrate messages at our own pace, at our own desire, find harmony within the experience and move in the directions that bring us harmony, fulfillment, allowing us to pursue the things that bring us love, light, legacy, continuation, really important there. We are not here for a long time, and so we will make the most of our time. We will make the most of every single day as if each day was a lifetime, and we will live it as if each day is our last, knowing that we have done everything that we desire from our heart, bringing our heart bubbling up like effervescence into the heaven space so that it can be experienced by heaven here on earth. A beautiful triple eternity comes to mind. By us speaking the truth, by us releasing the truth with our throat chakra, by us speaking the truth, by us connecting to the external, this is where we're able to integrate messages and deliver messages up and down. Anchor light codes and release what no longer serves us so that it can come back as universal feedback for us to choose again, for us to see again, for us to live again another day, reincarnate with love, joy, faith and hope at the very beginning and at the very end of each and every single day. So for everybody who is connected in the here and now, I thank you. I appreciate you, and I will see you all in the next one. So I'm actually more along the lines of Sapio or Pan, so excuse yourself for trying to gender or sexualize me. I don't fit in your box. Deuces. Have a good one. Don't do anything I wouldn't do or do. I don't mind. Doesn't affect me none. All right. Bye.